Alright. Tsukihime. Oh, why is it not Tsukihime? Which Tsukihime is the Tsukihime I was Tsukihimeing? I think it was this Tsukihime. I wake up and see it's past 10 o'clock. That's right, today's a holiday. I lift my body from bed. Was it an early awake? Uh, no, this is the wrong day. Is it the Tsukihime? Unable to contain, I head to the hallway in my pajamas. Go to the bathroom. Yeah, this is the wrong day. Okay. This is death. I already been to death. I guess I didn't save my Tsukihime. This is Hisui. Hisui, hello, Hisui. This is Burning Body. I've already watched Burning Body. Okay. Alright. Then, after Burning Body, it's nighttime. And it's Burning Body 2. I didn't think I saw that last time. Time to get up. I get up from bed and my body doesn't move at all. I haven't healed at all. If anything, it's worse. Yesterday I could move my arms, but today I can't even do that. I try to bring my arms straight up. Ha, I finally managed to do so. Using all my strength, it takes me a full minute. What's going on? It's like my body is dead, or more like a robot out of gas. At any rate, my body won't move. At the same time, I'm fully conscious and I don't feel any pain. Hey Hisu, Kawaku-san. I was going to tell them to come here, but I stopped. I can speak, but using a loud voice makes me extremely dizzy. It almost feels like a loud voice uses too much muscles, placing too much strain on the blood flow into the brain. Ha. I breathe out. I guess all I can do is just wait for Hisu to come wake me up. Ba-da-ba-da-dee-dee-dee-doo. Is this the right day? I've got no idea. After that's pretty much like yesterday morning. Since I was already in bed, it went by just a bit faster than yesterday. After coming to wake me up, a pale-faced Hisu called for Kawaku-san, who did a little checkup. Hearing this, Akiya once again ran into my room, called the same doctor as yesterday, who did the exact same examination, and I end up resting in bed. This is the next day, I guess. Since sleeping in bed all day makes me pretty sick, I am now leaning my upper body on the headboard. Hello. Chika-sama, did you say something? I was just zoning out. I didn't say anything. Hey, what's with that expression? I told you, that I'm not in any pain or anything, so you don't need to worry. I am very sorry, Shuki-sama. I told you to survive. Jeez, you really are worrisome. Well, I guess you two are the sisters. You're not like Kawaku-san in that way. Kawaku. I'm like Nissan. Hisu asked, very surprised. Well, I was referring to appearance, as that's pretty obvious. Yeah, it's a pretty old story. Did you know that Kawaku-san had acted like an older sister since she was small? Whenever Aki and I would get hurt, Kawaku-san would get worried. No, it's fine, if it was only when we were hurt, but even when we were not feeling well, she would be really fussy telling us to go to sleep. Go to sleep. She really was that fussy? Yeah, I feel pretty bashful when she would do it. When was it? I remember once when I caught a cold, I wanted to play anyway. Kawaku-san, she would keep telling me to go to bed over and over, especially she won and I went back to my room, but after that she came into my room and lay a wet towel on me. I really thought she would smother me to death, so you were the one playing. I see. Come to think of it, this time around I think Kawaku-san wasn't worried as much as I thought, but maybe she wanted to act as a nurse or something. She really did seem to enjoy it. But I don't mean I didn't like what Kawaku-san did. I liked what she would do, and playing with Akiya was also fun. That's right. Come to think of it, I had a pretty happy time as a kid. Yes, I am sure Nissan feels the same way. Hisu nods quietly. Oh no. Simply talking about my childhood like this, Hisu must be getting pretty bored. Sorry, I didn't mean to bore you with this kind of talk. Please do not worry about it. I enjoy it. Really? In that case, suddenly Hisu doesn't look bored at all. Yes. As long as it does not bother you, please continue on. The doctor said that any kind of sort of activity is preferable. I see. They say to move my body, but It's really just my mouth that can move right now. Jeez. I don't really have much to talk about. Although I do have a lot of memories of my childhood. I do not mind. Please tell me about your childhood, Chiki-sama. Really? But I think it'll just be boring. Are you sure? Yes, I am really enjoying this. Hisui gives an extremely happy smile. Completely forgetting about the state I'm in, my heart starts to race. The smile that is so rarely seen on Hisui's face it makes me blush and well. Chiki-sama, is there something wrong? Oh no, it's nothing. It's nothing, you say? Okay. Give me a second, actually. Alright. Actually. Yeah, okay. There's nothing. Well, let's continue talking about the past then. Hisui nods. As I continue remembering more and more about the past, I continue my boring inner monologue. At lunchtime, Kwaku-san comes in and trades places with Hisui. Kwaku-san brings a wash pail and several towels. I get a really bad feeling about this. Me too. Shiki-san, we have to wash your body, so please endure this. I knew it. Even though it's something I'd hate to do, I can't exactly say no. It's obvious that since I can't move my body, someone has to clean it for me. I've been laying here since yesterday, and to be honest, I do feel sticky and pretty gross. Yes, please. Not at all, I'm the one who should be saying please. And it's over. It was deadly embarrassing, but I can't fight Kawaku-san. After all, Kawaku-san helps me get to the bathroom when I have to go. After receiving so much care from Kawaku-san, I think being embarrassed is rude to her. Is it? All finished. Thank you for your cooperation. After changing me into a new set of pajamas, she replaces my sheets. But Shiki-san, you really have no strength at all, do you? I was surprised when you didn't even flinch when I was washing you. You're right. I was wondering what's wrong with my body. Normally when someone is taking care of you, then they move your arms and legs. There's some sort of muscular reaction in your body. Since the reaction is there, the one doing the caring usually takes a lot of work. But I don't even have that reaction right now. It's like I'm a boneless jellyfish. I might be quite right. I made it like a joke, but I don't feel like laughing. How do I put it? It's almost like as if I'm not quite alive. The fact that I can't move my body, I didn't think that not having any feeling in my body would be this scary. It's like I'm almost in a dream, just a vague existence. Shiki-san, please don't make that an easy face. Whatever the reason, I'm sure you'll be able to return to normal soon. I'm sure, but I wonder what the reason is. If there is a reason, it would be this scar from 8 years ago. The doctor said it was simply a miracle to be alive. Perhaps this is the price of my miraculous recovery. If that is the case, then I, Shiki, may never be able to even stand on my own for the rest of my life. Shiki-san, are you okay? You look terrible. I just imagined something terrible and got a little scared. Ah, that's no good, Shiki-san. If your spirit is weak, you'll never be able to recover. I guess you're right. I guess I'll try to think positively. Thank you very much, Kawaku-san. As long as you understand things pretty well, and you always seem to accept your circumstances. So I think it is okay if you complain every once in a while. Kawaku-san seriously offers some advice. Suddenly I remember what I was telling Hisui earlier. Jeez. Kawaku-san, you still do like to nurse people, don't you? Huh? What do you mean by that? Remember way back when I caught a cold and wanted to play anyway? It's just like back then. Why am I saying that? I guess something like that happened. You never said anything about how you felt, Shiki-san. But you found out quickly. Afterwards you made me go back to the detached building and I never forgave you for that. Not really, I was actually extremely grateful, but I thought about teasing Kawaku-san a little. And then Kawaku-san tries earnestly to remember and she freezes in place. Huh? What's this? Did you forget? I guess so. I'm sorry, my memory is not all that great. Why did you freeze in place? Was she trying to remember that hard? No, it's hard to remember stuff from 8 years ago, so it's not a big deal. You're right. I remember most of the things, but it's something from 8 years ago, so maybe I might be forgetting something important too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys switched personalities. I completely agree. Before I went to that garden in the forest, I had forgotten entirely the image of the accident 8 years ago. Well then, I'll bring you some food, so please rest until then. In the afternoon, I become alone. I feel bad letting Kuroki-san and Hisui take care of me all the time, so I had them return to their duties. Since I didn't have any hideous nightmares last night, even though I can't move, my health is pretty stable. I figured I can manage by myself until dinner time. I had that weird dream though. Well, my body can't move, so I can't say my health is good or bad. Leaning back against the headboard, I stare aimlessly. It's been 10 days since I came back to the mansion. At first I felt out of place, but now I feel very comfortable in this room. You can't underestimate the adaptability of the human mind, I suppose. And, my headache. My headache. Lines. I can see lines. My glasses are on, so why? Pant, pant, pant. Who is it? I move my head. There's no one in the room except me. Pant, pant, pant. It's the voice from the dream. I can hear someone breathing. Something that sounds like a wild dog salivating. A salivated breathing. Reaching my ears. What? I managed to turn my head, but there's no one behind me. I can't even sense anyone. Is this some kind of auditory hallucination? No. If it is a hallucination, but it is real. It isn't echoed throughout my room. It's echoing inside my head. In that case, their breathing is without a doubt coming from inside my brain. Pant, 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 pant. Mixing together. Progressively mixing together. The unknown voice and my breathing harmonized together. What is this? Just what is this? I'm about to merge with him. I'm about to fuse with him. Triangle cogwheels and diamond cogwheels. Noise, echo, paranoia strings. There shouldn't be any point of connection between us. Even in an illusion, knowing should be rejected. Strange, strange. What are you? What are you? I am. Ah, we're connected. The torrent breaks through. Spinning. The world is spinning. Sun and moon. Female and lion. Angel and pollution. Colliding uphill paths. Broken hourglass. Upwards falling sands. Shattered window. And a door without a handle. Darkness. She too. I'm getting crushed. Melting wall. Unsolvable meaning. Self who can explain. A smotherness of changeable permeability. Transitioning time. Observation. Life and executable function. A pinky-less hand. Headless eyes. Rolling carpet. What is this? Once. Twice. 3 times. 777 cages. Burst balloon. Unfulfilling promise. Unprotected law. Death contract. Poison and honey. Red and afterbirth. Mercury lamp and bug light. Light refracting to countless dimensions. A swimming fish singing at the ocean bottom. Tools. Towards endless reproducing stars without meaning, without will. Better than wishes. Another only me. Unraveling deep sea. Contradictory. There appears from microscopic organisms. Detailed view of a cork. Rejection of everything. Formless form. An embryo without a hearse. I curse and celebrate their existence. What is this? Secretion is disgrace. The bleeding earth. Trade your blood for poison, and you will attain immortality. Rose. Your splendor will not last forever. The way to reach a lowest temple. Eat this bread. Spreading defilement. The April that's farther than May. The reverse of limbs. Awaken in the shrine of balance. Beyond the dual serpent and scorpion. The skin of rotten fruit. Is this Roa? I feel like it is. Burned puppet of celluloid. The cannibals of legion. Grinding and friction. Sun and moon. Colliding uphill paths. Female and lions. Broken hourglass. Spiral clouds. I am an unparalleled, uphill falling sand. 8 years ago, killed, 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 you, killed. Just shut up. It stops. Trying with all my might, I bang my head against the wall and it stops. What the hell was that just now? I don't know. Just random words filled my mind and I couldn't think about anything. Anything at all. Not being able to think about all those words, repeating machines like in my head. I noticed that tears are streaming from my eyes. Mucus and drool are steaming from my face down my face as well. Ugh, my head hurts. It's not a normal headache I get from my anemia. My brain feels like it's about to explode. It's because every time I have a limit to my memory, much more than I can handle has flowed into my brain. Once more, if that inexplicable headache returns, at this rate my brain will surely break before my body does. What? Stop. It's flowing. No, I'm picking it up. That guy's knowledge of a level so far beyond that of ours is picked up by me. Yes, we are about to merge. The fusion between me and him has already begun. It was 8 years ago, the white summer day. Empty shells of cicadas, uh, feeding ants, feasting ants, someone's sudden death, the gravitation towards extreme pain, spurting blood going into shock, shrinking field of vision, nothing but darkness, nothing but crimson, the crisis of death, abortion. Cutting up the birthing woman when the baby's still inside this hungry world, sampling the flesh of babies. Pointless, all of it. Stop. As long as you keep your eyes open, I will become one with you. Okay. I desperately close my eyes as if imploring for help. It subsides. The flow of information and the voice inside my head ceases. Thank goodness. I breathe a sigh of relief, but on the other hand I feel a chill go down my spine. If I open my eyes, that will happen again. I don't know. Maybe that was instantaneous, but I'm too terrified to open my eyes. A disgusting sensation. It feels like a caterpillar is crawling within my brain. I become sleepy, but if I sleep, I might see those nightmares again. I don't care. That dream is much better than what's happening right now. I relax my consciousness. With my eyes still closed, I fall asleep. Ah. I've come here again, the dark basement, the smell of mold emanating from the darkness. The schools, probably the school's the gym's basement, the dispersed celluloid mannequin. No, the pieces of half-eaten people. Even though it's this early, he has brought yet another doll. Oh, and probably this is Ro because Ro's like at the school. Pan pan pan, the animalistic breathing. Pan pan pan. The figure bites into the doll. The feeling of teeth splitting the skin. The fat of the abdomen is not exactly what you call grade A meat. The hot blood sticking to the throat. I feel a chill. All the sensations are completely transmitted to me. For you again, Cheeky, it screams. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. It acts as a child throwing a tantrum, breaking on the desk and pulling up pieces of concrete from the floor. I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you. Saying so, it thrusts the knife in its own hand. Iki, the pain of the knife is transmitted to my own hand. Just you watch, I'll kill you. He then takes the leg of a broken desk and impales his own leg. Yeah, and I'll take back what you stole. Using his claws, he rips open his stomach and starts to pull out his intestines. The pain, 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 pain. These fingers, the skin, even these eyes. He pushes into his eyes. I start to go crazy. A dream. If this is a dream, please wake me up. It hurts. I'd rather die. This pain is enough to kill me from shock, but I'm not dying. Your voice, your position, all of it is mine. It was all originally mine. Just you wait and I'll kill you. I'll come soon. Screaming, it takes the knife, brings it to his head, aims for the brain, and stabs deeply. Why did Roa kill himself? Ah! In the middle of the ultimate pain, I wake up. A dream. That was a dream. but my body is hurting everywhere. Hands, thighs, eyes, skull, they all hurt. The pain I received during my dream, I brought it back into reality. But my body still can't move. Even though I can feel pain, there is a whole rift in my palm. I still can't move my body. At least if I could move, I could thrash around and maybe reduce some of the agony, but I can't even do that. Damn it. What is this? Why do these things... Only I thought my mind would break before my body would. Why don't these things happen to me? But if I sleep, my body may very well break before my mind. Yeah, that guy, what is he? That's somebody who comes in my dreams. That's somebody who knows me, who's knows become one with mine. The one who kills people every night. That what's this? You won't admit it yet. Admit what? I am you. No way. Yes, you're the same as me. No, I'm still sane. For the longest time, you have always been crazy. I told you no. Hello, Hisui. Shiki-sama. And without knocking, Hisui enters my room. Hisui. Shiki-sama, what was that voice just now? Hisui walks to the bed with an urgent expression. What, Shiki-sama, what in the world? Hisui's voice is shaking. I look down. My sheets are soaked in blood. It looks like the blood came from my hands and my thigh. I say it looks like, but I just think so, because there's no wound in my body. So what's wrong is the fact that there's blood there. Hisui-chan, I'll prepare an IV, so please watch over Shiki-san. Wait, Nissan, Shiki-sama is... Hey, Hisui-chan, don't you think it's best to listen to what your older sister has to say once in a while? Now, Shiki-san, you are going to have a blood transfusion soon, so please relax until then. Okay. After taking care of me, Kawaku-san leaves the room. Alright. Shiki-sama, is there really nothing wrong? Nissan told me not to worry, but all that blood. Pretty persistent, aren't you? I said there isn't anything wrong. I don't have any wounds. I'm the one with questions. Saying this roughly, I hate myself. I'm sorry for Hisui, but I can't calm down. There must be something wrong with me. If I sleep, I dream of the killer and I hurt myself. I know that's the case, causing me bleeding. I know, but I can't tell Hisui or Kawaku-san that. They wouldn't believe me, and worse, they would think I have simply gone crazy. I'll admit my body is weird. But Hisui, Kawaku-san, and Akiya, I just don't want them to think I am crazy. Do not want to say that. But Shiki-sama, your body is not working properly. You appear to have a fever and your breathing is wild. I do not wish to see you like this. Hisui swallows the rest of her sentence. I'm fine, go away. Thanks for worrying about me, but I just want to be alone for now. That's not a good idea. Then, is there something you want? If you are thirsty, please tell me and I will bring you something. Something I want? Something I want. I don't really want anything right now. Yeah, I'm certainly thirsty. Yes, thirsty. Really thirsty. So I must suck. Ready to drink. That sticky fluid that's stuck to my throat. Hot crimson red blood. That's still warm. That's what I want right now. Shiki-sama? Something I want. Of course there's something I want. That is... He's whose body I saw in my dreams. Tss. Smack. I hit myself in the head. The arm that I couldn't move was able to move out of pure hatred for myself. Shiki-sama! What is wrong with... Is wrong, Shiki-sama? Don't come near me. Shiki-sama. I breathe painfully. My throat is burning. My body is burning. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. What was I just thinking? Don't come near me. If you do, I don't know what I'll do. But Shiki-sama, I told you not to come near me. I'm not crazy. I scream, refusing Hisu's help. But if I do so, I'll violate Hisu for sure. Like that time in my dream. Being controlled by my pulse through my veins. Just leave. Hisu, you don't understand anything about my body. Yes, as you wish, Shiki-sama. Okay, she's gone. Hisu leaves. As she leaves, I stare at her with hazy vision. No CG. My excited body thinks about the same thing no matter who I saw. When Kawaku-san came to give me a transfusion, I had the urge to sink my teeth into her white throat. I can't retain my sanity unless I'm alone. So I made Hisu and Kawaku-san, you and Aki go out to my room. The result doesn't change. If I'm alone, all I can do is break. I I get a headache. If I stay awake, the headache flows into me. Before I go crazy, I close my eyes to sleep. But then, if I sleep, I will dream about him. Every time he inflicts pain on his body, I also feel the physical pain. That pain causes me to wake up. But as soon as I do so, the splitting pain in my head returns. So I close my eyes and I fall asleep again, and I repeat this process. I go into a light sleep and wake up from the pain of getting my brain stabbed through. Breathing is painful. I gasp for air. My limbs won't move, but they shake from the pain. I have no sense of time. An hour feels like infinity. Truthfully, I don't even think that I'll be able to maintain my sanity until the morning. Dark. It's night. The door opens with a creak. Hello, Akia. The sound of approaching footsteps. I am half asleep and I can't tell exactly who it is. Nissan, you look so exhausted. It sounds like she is crying. I'm so sorry you're in so much pain, but there's nothing I can do. The weight of fingers. This is the only thing that I can do, Nissan. Akia wraps her fingers in mine. Throb, throb, throb. Matching the sound of my IV, Akia's body temperature blows into me. Warm. It feels like my rotten walls of my consciousness get rebuilt by just that. Hold on, Nissan. I'll save you soon. Her fingers separate. You do have healing powers, don't you? The sound of footsteps goes away. The door closes. I probably will learn it more in your route, but in my half sleep, I saw that strange dream. Because it was kind of implied in the other one. Oh, it's the 11th day. Burning Body 3, 11th day. It's been several mornings. Time-wise, it is only the next morning from last night. For me, having alternated between being asleep and being awake, time and day is of no correlation. I've had zero choices of this whole entire thing. I'll save over here on 19. Does it confirm I do have a save on 19? Yeah, okay. Excuse me, Shiki-sama. I hear a voice and Hisui enters the room. Good morning. Good morning, Hisui. I brought you something to drink. Oh, is it blood? I don't even have the energy to say thank you. I can only stare longingly at what Hisui brought me. Shiki-sama, can you drink it by yourself? If you cannot move freely yet, I can help you. She leans over to check my condition. Helping me with the drink, she says, but she won't even touch my body. More importantly, I can't allow her to get close to me. It's just the same as yesterday. Even though my body won't move, every time I see Hisui or Kawaku-san, I feel like going crazy. I can drink all by myself, but please just leave the glass over there. Yes, as you wish. Hisui places the glass down and waits by the wall. I manage to move my arm and place my lips to the cup. The cold water is tasteless, just like hair. The burning in me cannot be soothed by just this water, and my thirst cannot be quenched by such a thing. Hisui stares at me silently from the wall. Oh, Hisui. What is this? Not being able to move for only 3 days, and I already feel jealous of Hisui. Being able to move freely like that, not having to feel this pain, I start to get a little annoyed. Hisui, yes, what is this, Shiki-sama? If you have finished your task, please leave. I can't relax with people around me like this. But Shiki-sama, in that case, I told you if I need anything, I'll call you. Don't make me say the same thing over and over again. Talking makes me pretty tired. As you wish. That's not very nice, but whatever. I would turn in a while, so please don't strain yourself. Though, if you didn't make that comment, I wouldn't have said that's not really nice. The door closes, you mean like that internal comment. Hisui comes every hour to take care of me. I let out a deep sigh. I feel even more tired, thinking that I have returned back Hisui like this more than 10 times today makes me depressed from self-hatred. Yellow? Why is it yellow? Ah, a pain stabbing my arm causes me to awaken. I gasp for air. What is the pain? It appears I fell asleep at some point. That person is still in the basement, continuing to kill his body. Damn it. I strike the wall with my fist. How long do I have to stand this pain? Or will this pain continue forever until I do something to him personally? Just what in the world do I have to do? I strike the wall again. Huh? My body is moving. I lift my upper body from bed. The motion which took me about an hour to do before seems so natural now. No, it's almost, it always has been. and I may even be healed. Alright, it's all better. I'm all better. So happy I jump out from bed. Boom. There. Something falls down. I lower my gaze, and on the carpet is my forehead, detached itself from my elbow. Tss. I guess it was a dream. Using all my power, I lift my upper body. My arms are attached to my body. I don't have any feeling, not even pain. It appears I'm not broken yet. Shiki-sama, may I please enter? Hisu's voice. I guess it's time for her to check up on me again. Yes, please come in. Excuse me. Shiki-sama, please lie down. The doctor has told you not to sit up. Well, I can't be sleeping all day. And even if you call him a doctor, I don't have any appreciation if he can't help me at all. Hisu lowers her shoulders silently with an apologetic look. I feel annoyed. If she acts like that, I'll just get more miserable. Why can't she understand that? This woman, stop it. If you keep showing such a pitiful face, I'll just feel worse. I'm very sorry, Shiki-sama. If you have something to do, hurry up and do it. I can't do anything, so it should be easy for you to change the sheets or my IV. Yes, as you wish. Hisu wordlessly changes my IV bag. Taking care of the sweat and the bloodstained sheets, along with my pajamas, is apparently Rokuzan's job. Even though she's done, Hisu does not withdraw from the bedside. Hisu? Shiki-sama, may I ask you a question? Hisu's voice seems to be quivering. Yes, what is it? Shiki-sama, does your body hurt? What? For a moment I almost yell at Hisu. Does my body hurt? Can she, someone not me, understand the pain I'm going through? I'm about to go insane from the constant sensation of my body being stabbed, and I can't even move while all this is happening. She looks at me like that and asks me if my body hurts. Who knows? I don't know. I've just become numb all over. Yes? Yusu's voice is shaking more and more. It feels like my body's being burnt by an invisible fire. I'm dying bit by bit from my fingers onwards. Yusu stays there in a pained silence. And then, Shiki-sama, Yusu's voice is no longer shaking. Calm as always, uninflected voice. I cannot stand seeing you like this any longer. Yusu says all this, but her expression on his face seems like she doesn't care about me. My heart starts to race. The impulse to want her increases. Yusu stands this close to me. My body is this close. If I just reach out my arm, I can make her mine. Shiki-sama, shut up. Don't look at me with that face. Yes, you must leave now. This anger is totally unexpected. I can't stand the expression in his face, so I take the IV bag and throw it at her. Splat. Okay. The red stain splashes all over Hisu. The expression does not change. Shiki-sama, please do not strain yourself. That way of talking. The expressionless voice. Shut up. This is my body, I can do what I want with it. Unchanging expression. It gets more and more on my nerves. That's it. Hisu, this has nothing to do with you. Is there an image for this, by the way? Display image. There it is. She's got blood on her face. Of course you don't feel pain or anything like that. Shiki-sama, please calm down. Her expression still does not change. No matter what I say to her, she sees it quietly. That only makes me even more angry. Yeah, of course, compared to you, I can never be that calm. Because as I am, you don't even raise an eyebrow and you just calmly observe me. Shiki-sama, please do not push yourself. If you yell like that, your body may get worse. That's enough. Get out of here. I'm sick and tired of looking at you. You're worthless, as you wish. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. That's not very nice. Hisu leaves the room. As she does so, I happen to see her fingers. Her fingers are clenched so tightly I expected to see a blood flow, as if she's trying to kill her expression as much as possible. I understand instantly that is for my sake. Since I told her not to pity me, she just withstood all my selfish venting of anger at her. Damn, what am I doing? It's not like I'll get any better if I take it out on Hisu. No, not just that, but yeah, there really is something wrong with me. Not only did I take it on her like that, when she gets close to me, I was lusting for her. If seeing her skin so close, smelling her light fragrance makes me want her all more, I'm no different than him. That's why I said we are the same. Again? Because you and I are the same person. Shut up. That's right. The same, just like I was locked up all this time. You too. Shut up. This room locked up for life. What? Unable to leave to leave this prison forever. You eternally locked away. I said shut up. I slammed my head against the wall. The voice stops, but as a price my consciousness fades. Then I dream of the basement again. It's afternoon now. The headache that greets me when I wake up is slightly less than usual. Kawaku-san finishes changing me for the third time and leaves. Hisui did not come after that incident. Of course. After what I said, it's only natural not to come back. Hisui won't come again. Just thinking that, I started to feel my spirit drift away. But I understand that it's to both of our benefits. If by chance she does come again, all I will do is take it out on her again, and I don't deserve her kindness. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. Oh, it's Hisu. Saying that, Hisu enters my room. Here, Hisu shuts the door, but does not come any closer. In her hand, she holds a tray with a glass of water. I have brought you something to drink. Do you care for it? Hisu really is expressionless, but I can still see her fingertips shaking. Hisu, why? After all those terrible things I said to her, why is she still taking care of me? It's okay, Hisu. You don't have to force yourself if you don't wish to be near me, it's fine. Shiki-sama, I am not forcing myself. Rather, please do not force yourself, Shiki-sama. Hisu's emotionless voice, her shaking fingers. I finally realize it. Isn't that her voice is emotionless? It's that she's killing her emotion in her voice. I'm sorry, you can hate me if you want. It's alright, Shiki-sama. I cannot do anything else, so it's natural for you to scold me. That isn't natural at all. The only one I felt is me. I'm sorry, my body's a little heavy. I don't think I can drink by myself. Can you please help me? Yes, I have been waiting for those words. Hisui walks towards my bed. Please excuse me. Saying this with a restrained voice, she lifts my body. Hisu. Please drink slowly. With one hand supporting my back, she brings the glass to my mouth. Until now, Hisu never touched me no matter what. Gulping down a few mouthfuls, I shake my head. Hisu puts the glass to the side. Then she puts her hand on my forehead. My heart starts to pound heavily, in a totally different way than other times. Hisu, is this alright? Hisu lifts her hand. There does not seem to be a fever. Hisu murmurs this. I don't even think so. All of my pain seems to fade away with just that. Hisu, can I ask you a favor? Yes, what is it, Shiki-sama? Could you please keep your hand there for a little bit longer? Why do you want me to do that? Your cool hand, it feels good. If you do that, I can relax. With all my pain, all my pain disappears as if it were a mere lie. Hisu's cheeks turn slightly red with a smile, and she places her hand on my forehead. That's strange. Why do I feel nostalgic all of a sudden? I feel relaxed. My consciousness starts to become at ease. Yeah, because it's probably Hisu who looked after you and played with you. It's come to think of it, I felt like this when Hisu took care of me like this before. Thank you and sorry, Hisu. My consciousness sinks into oblivion. For a brief period of time, for the first time in days, I slip into peaceful sleep without any pain or suffering. Ba ba da da. It's midnight and I made Hisu return to her room. Even though I felt better earlier, I don't know when the headache will return and make me lose my sanity. Furthermore, there's something still wrong with my body. Even though I can't move my fingers, I wouldn't be surprised if they suddenly moved against my will to attack Hisu or Kawaku-san. My headache does not stop. My body does not move. Why isn't he dead yet, actually? Because a Cuban should be at full power. I didn't kill him in this route. Maybe it's not just pain being transmitted when that guy hurts his own body. I cough uncontrollably. Ever since he started stabbing himself in the throat with a knife, I haven't been able to breathe properly. Louise, my host voice echoes throughout the night. I can't even perform a simple task like breathing normally unless I concentrate. Is this the end? This body was supposed to have died 8 years ago. It's not like that I never thought I would end up like this. But maybe this is for the best. I've always watched him kill people in my dreams, but maybe he never existed in the first place. Maybe it was me all along. I remember Yumizuka's words. She said that I was a true killer. Back then all I could do was deny it, but now I don't even have the power to do so. my disturbed mind, my broken body, the dreams I have of killing people, the voice that echoes within me, the voice that isn't mine, the Tono Shiki who can't stop imagining how I violated Hisu. Ah, the headache that feels like my skull is cracking. It's like the sound of the killer personally devouring my soul. The forgotten memory of that incident, my figure coated in blood. That maybe my dream of killing people might be a forgotten memory resurfacing again. Let's save over here. Yeah, you pain floods my consciousness. I can hear a voice that tells me to kill something, anything. But it's alright. Even if I am a killer, I couldn't possibly kill anyone the way I am now. Just like you said, I'm locked up in here, not even being able to take a step outside by myself. Da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Day 12, Daydream. Alright. Wheeze, wheeze, wheeze. Wheeze, 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 wheeze. Oh, where'd it go? Here it is. Wheeze, 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 wheeze. Shiki-sama, please hold on, Shiki-sama. Wheeze, 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 wheeze. Wheeze, 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 wheeze. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. Wheeze, 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 wheeze. Hisu. Thank goodness you have awoken, Shiki-sama. Hisu speaks to me in a clipped voice. Wheeze, 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 wheeze. I don't understand why Hisu is looking at me like that. What happened, Hisu? Looking at me like that, did something happen? No, it's nothing. Shiki-sama, please rest your body. You, do not need to think about anything at all. Yeah, I'm already doing that. Wheeze, 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 wheeze. But Shisu, isn't it loud this morning? I can't sleep well with this wheezing sound coming from somewhere. Shiki-sama, that is... Hisu falls silent with a strange expression on her face. Wheeze, wheeze, the sound keeps coming. I can hear it coming from somewhere near me. I'm wheezing, I cough. Only during that instant does the sound stop. Ah, well, I feel stupid. The wheezing sound was only my breathing this whole time. Man, it's not like I've caught a cold. With tight lips, Hisu hangs her head. It looks like she wants to say something, but she can't. Hisu seems to be acting that way. Hisu, why are you so quiet? You haven't done anything wrong, so relax. Yes. If there's anything I can do, I will try my hardest to do so. You don't have to be so tense, Hisu. As long as you're here, I can relax, and it's better for me too if you smile. Is this face acceptable? Hisu looks at me with an incredibly serious face. In all honesty, where'd it go? I got rid of everything again. Now where was that? In all honesty, this look she has now is nothing like the smile she has shown before, but seeing you to try her hardest does make me happy. Yeah, you can relax your more if you want. Could you bring me something to drink? My throat is so dry I can hardly breathe. Yes, I've already have a drink ready for you. Yusu disappears from my view. The drink probably is set by the wall. Yusu comes back with a silver tray and places her hand on my back to lift me up. In that instant, as soon as I feel her hand on my back, it comes with disturbing speed. Shiki-sama, is this alright? It is not good to drink her all at once, so please drink this slowly. Shiki-sama, if you do not open your mouth, it will spill. Get away, Kia! Crash, the glass falls into the ground. Did I push her? Yuzu still sits on the floor, and I pushed her away. I start to wheeze once more. My breathing is as ragged as that of a wild beast. Shiki-sama? Yuzu isn't mad that I pushed her, instead she is even more worried. But please forgive me, I moved without asking you. I should not have done such a shameful thing. No, that's not it. It isn't your fault. The one to blame. That's not it at all. You haven't done anything wrong. The one to blame is me wheezing more heavily, lusting after Hyusu's body. Shiki-sama? It's okay. Please, dear, I beg of you. Just for now, please leave me alone. Shiki-sama, if that is what you wish. Her voice trembles. Okay. I must seem very confusing. She retreats from the room. It's not your fault that I pushed you. Time slips by. Simply laying in bed with my body as it is, I lose all sense of time. Did I when he's out of my room an hour ago, or was it 30 minutes ago? I can't tell for certain. As I become alone, the clock has advanced 3 hours, but I can't trust it. The seemingly valid clock looks distorted. All I can hear is the wheezing of my breathing. The distorted clock claims it is now noon. The examination is around 2, so I can protect my sanity by myself for a bit longer. Well, but then, if I am alone, those headaches will return and they may rob me completely of all my reason. Excuse me. Silently closing the door, Hisui enters my room. Hisui enters carrying a tray with a glass of water and some sort of medicine. Hisui, it isn't time for the examination yet, right? Yes, I just thought that you might be thirsty. She locks the door with a metallic clicking sound and draws close to my bed. Locks the door? Can you raise your body by yourself? If you can't, then I will, most humbly give you assistance. No, I'm not thirsty. Besides, why did you come here? I told you not to leave me alone. I refuse. I cannot leave you alone like this. After she says this in a distinct voice, she places her hand on my shoulder. Hisu, please, if you're unable to stand by yourself, please just say so. She quickly lifts up my body with that strong pull. She takes the medicine and forces it into my mouth. Please drink. This is a special medicine that my sister made for you. The water pours down my throat. No. Maybe it's because she's mad about before, but she's acting rather forceful. She moves like a precise, flexible doll without a will of her own. Yuck. What are you doing all of a sudden? Of course I've been taking it out on you, but this is too... My body falls to the bed. I can't put any power into my movements. I have no strength, but I don't feel bad either. Rather, it's more a feeling of inconvenience. My body starts to heat up from its very core. This is like the feeling of being alive. How long has it been since I felt this? I can't believe it. Somehow like this, I feel like I could walk. You must not. My sister has told me that it would not work unless you slowly regain your sense of the body. Please rest some more, Shiki-sama. Okay if you say so, but what are you gonna do? I will take care of your body, Shiki-sama. With that, Cece takes her cool fingers and folds them on my chest. I shiver. Like the recovering body wants to be in quiet down surfaces again. Hisu, if you want to take my pulse, use my arm. No, I am not taking your pulse. I am checking your heartbeat. My cold fingers move from my chest towards my stomach, sliding... Okay, yeah. Of the opening in my shirt, her fingers move to feel my skin. Hisu. Yeah, please be quiet. If you move around, the medicine will not work. For real? Yes. It is a medicine that is easily dissolved by your body, so if you move, it will dissolve quickly. My sister has told me that that is the effects of the drug, and that you should let the drug dissolve slowly for its full effect. If Koki-san said so, then I guess it can't be helped. I blush. His fingers, which normally don't touch men, are now feeling my skin directly. At this rate, I'll... Here, huh? Your body temperature is pretty consistent. At this rate, you will be unable to think about anything difficult for a while. What? What are you saying right now, Hisu? However, it will take more time, so let's talk to pass the time. Yes, let's talk about your beloved childhood, Shiki-sama. She looks down at me as if she was staring at a dead body in a coffin. Do you remember? Whenever you would play in the garden, you would always look up at the window I was in. I was always looking forward to that time. Everyone at the mansion treated me as if I didn't exist. Your eyes would always look at me and speak that words. Hurry up and come outside and play with us, they said. But I didn't leave the mansion. I didn't know how to. I didn't even know what that meant. Yusu's voice is far away. Her uninterested voice. Her voice seems to be clear of dark tones, but still. I did not look out the window to find some meaning. I just didn't want to be in Hisa-sama's room, so I was there. The only place I was allowed to be outside of his room. Therefore, it meant nothing to me. The figures of Shiki-sama and Akiya playing in the garden were no different than the sun and the trees. If you never had noticed me, I would have been fine too. If you hadn't waved at me or called out to me, who knows how I would have turned out. The way I am now, everything is because of you. Saying that... Hisui smiles happily. Every day I looked forward to that time. I would always see you looking for me. Every day those eyes would tell me to come play and to come outside. Isn't it funny because you were there? I noticed for the first time that I had legs, that I could take me outside. Are you listening, Shiki-sama? Even though the drug is working, please don't space out on me. Since I was a child, I've always wanted to talk to you like this. Yusu's voice is distorted. Happy. Her lips make the shape of a smile as if she's having fun. I really did look forward to it. But it wasn't for you to take me outside. I knew that such a thing was impossible. I would have been fine if I knew what hope was. That I never would have known what despair either. But you would always tell me with your eyes how simple it was, how much fun it would be if I went outside. Really, I would always look forward to that afternoon when we would play outside. You were the only one I could let my emotions out on. No matter what that emotion was, I bet you didn't even know how much I thought about you every day. I can't hear her voice very well, but she just keeps talking. My mind is hazy, and I can't quite grasp what she's saying. Just that what Hisui was saying right now is a curse. When I come to, my body is burning. My pulse races and my veins feel as if they will explode. Even though I was that close to death, I feel vitality return to my organs. Hot, Hisui, it's really hot. It's so hot, I'm going crazy. These sheets are in that way. The pajamas are too hot. I feel as if I'm wearing a winter coat in the summer. But I still can't move. This body that hasn't been able to move for 3 days can't move without that AC. Hisui, what is happening to me? I'm hot, but my body won't move. Yes. No matter how much your energy is restored, you are losing energy at a higher rate. Therefore, this drug can only restore your energy in a small part of you. Yeah, okay. Down there, which is... Yeah, okay. Alright. Shiki-sama, how are you feeling? Hisui asked while sitting on the ground. Just this isn't enough. I can move again, so I should thank her. Okay. I'll choose the thank her option. I don't know what thank you means in this context, but okay. Let's just hope it's a normal thank you. I don't know what to say. Even though I'm only a little bit better than yesterday, at least I can feel alive. But after making Hisui do that, making her drink that completely, maybe it was better if I stayed like that. Hisui straightens out her clothes and moves away from the bed. Hisui, Shiki-sama, please do not tell anyone of this. I do not want you to to say it even to yourself. Of course, Hisui must hate what she did to not even want to be reminded of it. Shiki-sama, this was something like that I did on my own. Please think that nothing happened. Others will be unable to serve you any longer. I don't know how to respond. I don't know what words to apologize to her. I don't have the words to thank her either. Well then, please excuse me. Is it because Roro was doing that to me, so you help me? Okay. Hisui leaves. All I can do is watch her as she does so. Hmm. Do. It's 2 o'clock. Even though it's time for my checkup, Hisui probably won't come. All I can do is sigh. Just how did all this happen? Even though it's Hisui that started all this, what was I doing? Holding her head down. And yeah, I have a headache. I don't quite understand how, but what I did with Hisui helped me regain some of my strength. But in exchange, my headaches have gotten much worse. I hear a knock at the door. It's probably Hikawaku-san, I suppose. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. Eh? The one who came was Hisui. Hisui wordlessly performs her usual checkup. Because I haven't slept today, I'm not bleeding. I'm not using an IV, so after taking a few measurements and changing the sheets, she gives me some water and medicine. The whole time there's nothing but silence between us. After doing what I did, I can't look her in the face. I think Hisui was like that too, but Hisui probably still, dutifully and methodically carries out all her normal tasks because of her role as a servant. And all of a sudden, Shiki-sama, how's your body's condition? She talks to me. As far as my body goes, I can move a little more than before because of what happened earlier, but Shiki-sama, is there something that matter? Your face appears very red. My face is red because I Hisui you, yes? Well, what did I do? Hisui tilts her head to the side questioningly. Damn it, I just can't say it. I still, haven't been able to apologize for it before. That is, I'm sorry about before. You must have been embarrassed to do it, but I treated you a bit roughly. Hisui lowers her gaze as if embarrassed. Hmm. Do. I suppose she remembers now. I guess that's not the reason. Do not worry, Tsukihime. I must apologize as well for doing that to your body without asking. It's only natural if you end up hating me. What, hate you? I have no reason to hate you. No matter what happens, I won't hate you. Besides, it's only natural if you end up hating me. My whole body becomes heavy as I say this, even though I'm the one who said it. It should be about time Hisui is getting tired of hearing me. I bet she's remembering what happened before and hating me even as I speak. Huh? That's odd. Why is Hisui smiling so happily? Hisui, why are you smiling? Shiki-sama, your words and mine were the same. I thought it was amusing. Hisui giggling as if it was really funny. My head starts spinning. Hisui's rare smile is so cute, I'm about to go crazy. That might be why. Her smile is so incredibly scary to me. Anyway, I haven't said thanks yet. Thank you for before, Hisui. The method was a little problematic, but thanks to you, my body is better. I may even be able to walk a little. Yes. Even though what I did is a small thing, I am happy that I could be of use. Hisui looks at me directly. Seeing her like that makes me remember what happened, and I start to get a little uncomfortable. But before that, before, I don't think it was really appropriate. I'm happy, but it's not quite right. Not quite right, yes. There's something that both parties should agree to, and even though you're a servant, you don't have to go that far. I understand. As you say, I will ask for your permission before I touch you next time. No, you're missing my point. Please excuse me. If anything happens, please call for me, Shiki-sama. Hisui walks out of the room. She's really calm. I'm taken aback. Just seeing Hisui's face makes me blush, but Hisui acts just like she always does. I don't get it. Something doesn't feel quite right and lingers in the back of my mind. Ah. When I open my eyes, the day has already passed. It feels like I feel asleep, but I can't quite remember when. My breathing is ragged. My body is burning. My body feels like it's roasting, erupting into flame. Water. My throat is thirsty. It's so hot I can't even speak. I can't even call for Hisu or Kawaku-san. My room is empty. My empty room. I start to feel down, staying in this room for so long. This restless room. This room I don't remember. This room it feels like it isn't my room. Water. I'm thirsty. Water. I should go back to my house and quickly get some water to drink. I gasp for air. Placing my hand on the wall, I feel like I'll collapse any second. I manage to drag myself out of my room. I have trouble breathing. What is this? I haven't even walked 30 feet and already my heart feels like it will explode. I need more air. Still, I have to go. I might die if I walk anymore, but if I don't get anything to drink, I'll probably die anyway. Then I'll walk and go get some water. I can't just stay and lounge around on my bed forever. Hmm. I go out to the courtyard. Water, this isn't the kitchen though. I enter the woods soon. Soon I'll be able to get a place with water, a familiar place. With this fever getting to me, I arrive at the place. White sunshine. Even though the day is already ending, the entire world is white. The space is burning like a hot desert, and I squint my eyes since the world is so white. Thud. I hear a noise. It comes from the detached house. Someone's inside. Open the sliding door very slightly, I peer in from the porch. Inside I see the figure of Akia and Kawaku. They look a little strange. I hear the swinging of an obi being removed. What? Without a word, Kawaku pulls down her kimono and bears her. Okay. Alright. Ah, somehow I made it to my room. Now I have to lock the door. Shiki-sama. Okay, I guess? Does Hote have family like this? I don't know how long she's been there, but she was standing in my room. What are you doing? In your condition, walking is very dangerous. Hisu, please lay down. If you push yourself, Akia-sama will scold me. Akia will scold? Why would she get in trouble if I went outside? No, I understand perfectly. Akia realizes that I'm a killer, and she plans to lock me in my room, and when night comes, kill me. Please leave, Hisu. Shiki-sama, I won't let anyone into my room. Even you, no one will ever come in again. Shiki-sama, Kya! I don't know where I got the strength, but I push her out into the hallway, and I shut the door and lock it. Shiki-sama! Shiki-sama, please open the door, Shiki-sama! She knocks on the door. Ignoring it all, I crumble on the floor. Okay. Pain. It sticks inside my brain. The poison permeates every pore in my body. Every time I take a breath, the mold invades my whole body. I can't feel freely. Something other than my organs or my functions, but something more from the core, like my very own energy, seems to be flowing out of my body. My heart has an invisible pipe sticking out of it. My life is flowing out along this pipe to him. It hurts, so I can't make it. No matter how much my body tries to recover, he takes away everything. So unless I take in something from the outside world, I can't live. Intervaria strip and nutrition supplement, injection, sedative, moisture, blood, reason, intelligence, feelings, memory, sight, sound, taste, touch, smell, bloody fluids, love, impulse. These drugs, all they can do is barely keep me alive. This isn't healing me. If there's something that'll help me, it's... Knock, knock. The sound wakes me up. Knock, 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 knock. Shut up. Placing my hand on the wall, I manage to stand up. My own wheezing fills my ears. Knock, 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 knock. Nissan! Please open the door, Nissan. Aki is banging on the door. That's right. I locked it so no one could get in. Why did I lock the door in the first place? If I lock the door, I might attack you, so... Yeah, sure, why not? So I'm finding the door, I'm gonna open it. No, this could be a bad ending, but whatever. Hastily I open the door. Nissan! Akia rushes into my room. Kakusan falls behind her. Okay. Nissan, what are you doing? You look terrible, you should be in bed. You got in to save me, my heart pounds. That's right, Shiki-san. You haven't eaten since lunch and you haven't taken your IV. If you keep this up, you'll not heal. My heart pounds. Jeez. I don't know what happened, but please calm down. Sleeping on the floor like that? Do you want to die, Nissan? My heart pounds. Aki comes closer to take my arm as she says it. Like she said in that attached house, she's coming to kill me. Get out. Nissan, what are you... Get out, I said. I won't let you kill me. Kill me? I push her away, but like I can push her only the whole way with this body. Aki simply takes a step back and stares at me. Nissan, just what do you mean? Who told you I would kill you? Aki looks at me directly, my heart skips a beat. Her sharp gaze feels like she's reading my mind. Just get out, I'm not a kid, I'm still sane. Kill it, Nissan, you are really pulled in this much. Her voice is filled with surprise. Aki walks towards the door on her own. I understand. Nissan, you're exhausted right now, so I will come back and see you later. Shut up, I won't let you or anyone else in this room. Aki raises her eyebrows for a second, then starts to leave the room. Nissan, I will listen to your words today, but tomorrow I'll make you listen to me. Leaving you by yourself for one more day is dangerous enough. I simply cannot leave you for 2 days, otherwise you will surely die. Please wait for just one more day, Nissan. The door shuts. I can hardly breathe. Just like Akia says, I will surely die at this rate. But it's still better than Akia killing me. I lock the door. I lean against the wall and keep my eyes open so I won't fall asleep. I don't fall asleep. Ah! Golden cocoon. Oh, a cocoon. Am I gonna build a cute? I don't know what that means. Golden cocoon. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Let's save again. I'll save on this one. Knock, 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 knock. 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 The night is over. A terrible silence. I can't even hear the wheezing of my breathing. Knock, 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 knock. That's an extra knock. My body doesn't even twitch or move at all. My mind has completely stopped as well. I bet if I look at myself in the mirror, I would look like a puppet with the strings cut out. Knock, 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 knock. Yeah. I cough. I screw up the rhythm again. Yeah. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. I get back my rhythm, and I can continue my breathing. Being by myself all night caused my body to becoming really weak. My vision is really blurry. The air touching my skin is painful. My organs are so screwed up now that I can't breathe unless I concentrate. Knock, 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 knock. 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 Chiki-sama, are you awake? Hisu's voice. How many times is this? Hisu really doesn't grow tired of this at all. You're awake, are you not? If this is the case, then please at least eat. No, I won't eat what any of you give me. I won't eat anything. I can't trust anything that comes from this house. Food, water, medicine. It seems like everything is poisoned to kill me. Chiki-sama, I will place your food here. After I leave, please open this door and eat it. Hisu's presence resides. Hmm. I bang my head against the wall. How many times have I ignored Hisu like this? Hisu. Hisu's different from Aki and Kawaku-san. Maybe Hisu's not trying to kill me. But this is just a fantasy. Hisu tried to lock me in this room. Like right now, she came to my room to look after me, keeping me trapped into this room. This is no good. I know my thoughts are just paranoia, but my mind will return to normal. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. My mind is foggy, my body pulses with pain. My throat is so dry and it feels like I will die if I don't drink water. In spite of all this, I still keep the door locked. The knocking begins once again. Knock, 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 repeating. Shiki-sama, your food is has gotten cold. Her voice sounds sad. Aki-sama and Nisan have gone out and will not return today. We are the only ones in the mansion right now. Does she want to tell me to come out? Shut up, I told you to leave me alone. Well, why can't you understand that, Hisu? I hear a gasp. Her presence recedes. Yet again, the knocking continues. Her presence recedes. Repeat the cycle countless times. Ugh, pain. The hunger is nothing, but thirst is killing my burning body. Just what am I doing? Lying crumbled against the wall, hugging my broken body. The closed window, the locked door. Come to think of it, a long time ago, it feels like something like this has happened before too. How long ago was it? When I was just a small kid, taking to new surroundings and not being used to the new people, I locked myself up in my room. I hid everything and I didn't want to talk to anyone. During that time, there was a girl that was knocked on the door. Knock knock was the sound. Every time I would ask who it is, the voice would always respond, "It's me. Shiki-chan, let's play. You'll get moldy if you stay in one place like that." I tell her it's none of her business and make her go away after day after day. Knocking sound again. Her presence draws away. That girl came every day. She would always knock, not getting tired of doing so. She would always try to force me out, but continue to call my name without opening the door. Why won't you come outside? I can't go outside. Everyone in the mansion, they all see me as the enemy. That's not true. Everyone wants to be like you, Shiki-chan. But I can't believe her. My own father believed that and was killed by Otono Makihisa. I see. No wonder you can't believe anyone. Uh, so was that demon person who like was that me? Right, okay. I see, no wonder you can't believe anyone, that's right. So it's easier for me to be alone. But you will just be yourself all the time. Being by yourself is no fun. I don't care. This is better than getting killed. Better than being tricked. It's better to be alone and trick myself instead of dying. Jeez, I understand so you can me. Then you can come outside to bite. Her words then, I can't remember exactly what they were. With her voice, the girl said that I could do what? Knock knock. Hisui doesn't really tire others. Her surprising endurance reminds me of their childhood memory. I don't hear her footsteps. She doesn't seem to have walked away. Hisu? There's nothing but silence on the other side of the door. Hisu's just standing quietly on the other side. Time passes. Hisu's presence doesn't move. All she does is wait by the door. Will you? Why would you not come outside, Chiki-sama? That's obvious. Since I can't believe anyone anymore, I am all by myself. Neither Akio nor Kawaku-san nor even I could be trusted, so I can't do anything but look myself away. Yeah, I finally realized it. The thing with Akio, might really be a trivial thing. I am trying to be alone so that I can lock myself up, as I might be a killer. No one? Are you saying you can believe in no one, Shiki-sama? That's right. Therefore, there's no need for her to worry about me. It's wrong for her to worry that much about me. The one wanting human blood, the one who violated her body so roughly. Shisu, just go away. It's easy for me to be by myself. This way I won't be a burden to anyone. That's a lie. That is not fun at all. Shiki-sama, you are telling a lie. Her voice actually sounds a little angry. Shiki-sama, if you say that you cannot believe in anyone, please believe in me. So please, listen to me just now. Her voice, she sounds like she sounds like she's crying. She must be really angry, and she's not making any sense. You can believe in me? That's backwards. Normally I have to say, I believe in you. Jeez, that's just absurd. I thought the only one who would make that kind of ridiculous argument was that little one girl. Believe in what? I do not know. Just, I just know I like you, Shiki-sama, which is why I'm calling to you like this. Thud. She knocks the door louder than ever before. Shiki-sama, please open the door. I know I'm powerless, but I do know that it'll be better than being by yourself. She sounds like she's crying. The tone is different, but it feels similar to what the girl told me back then. Would you resist again? Shiki-sama, you are really in danger like this. Well, why are you acting like back then? You promised that when you came back, you would play with everyone, so why? The crying voice of a young girl. Ah, I start to remember a little. That's right. Back then, before I was taken to the hospital, I made that small promise. I thought that I would go back to the mansion when I heal, so I just said it without thinking too much. Shiki-sama, I do not want to lose you before my eyes, just like before. So please, please open the door, Shiki. The pounding against the door stopped. It seems Hisui has come to the ground in tears. That girl who would call to me day after day. That energetic, worrying girl that was always by my side. Just who? Really, who was she? Hisui. Even though I didn't have any strength left, I somehow managed to stand. Every time I move, I feel like fainting. But the pain is of no concern right now. Hisui, 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 Hisui. I drag myself to the door and place my hand on the lock. My numb fingers don't move as I tell them, and the lock is difficult to turn. The lock finally clicks loose. The door opens. In front of me, I see the figure of Hisui. Why is it like light around you? I don't know. What is this glow? Shiki-sama, you look terrible. With tears still streaming down her face, Hisui stares at me. But I don't care about my body right now. More than that, Hisui, are you that girl? Hisui doesn't answer. A silence isn't a disagreement, but agreement. Why? I thought she was Kawaku-san. You had told me yesterday that you were the child in the mansion. Shiki-sama, that was not me. I think Nisan was helping you out since you were so weak. In other words, the Hisui that I saw yesterday was really Kawaku-san. Then Hisui, you're the one who played with us when we were kids, and Kawaku-san is the one who was always in the mansion. So Kawaku-san did that with me? Why? I don't understand. Just, why are the two of you acting like you traded places? We never intended to deceive you. I think I become calmer after you were adopted by the Arima family. Nisan tried to cheer me up by acting really happy, and then we gradually traded our roles. But why did it happen? Hisui, you are always so energetic. That is not true. I am naturally not active. But when you were there, I tried to follow you as much as I could. But I never should have done that. Since I took you out into the garden, you had the accident. All I could do was watch in fear as you were killed before my eyes. All I could do was stare at your blood-soaked body. I couldn't even cry or call for help. Since that time I was unable to understand myself. No matter how I tried, I could not remember how I acted or how I smiled. When you were dying, I could not do anything. I could only watch. It was as if I was just a doll. So I thought that maybe it would be easier if I were a doll. Maybe I put a curse on myself. Before I knew it, I became silent just like Nisan. Nisan took my place, doing the work I could not do, smiling because I could not. Wait, Hisui, what you're saying I don't really understand is what I wanted to say. What do you mean I almost died? You know about the accident 8 years ago? Yes. You were not injured from a traffic accident. In the courtyard of the mansion, you were killed. What? That's not right. I'm the one who did the killing, because I was the one who looked down on the bloodstained body. Ah, I start to feel lightheaded. All the strength drains from my legs and starts to fall. Shiki-sama, please hold on. In that instant, Hisui wraps her arms around me to prevent me from falling. Hmm? Ah, her voice and mind overlap. Hisui stands there desperately holding on to me. It's like we're embracing each other and Hisui stands there trembling. Hisui, I understand that she doesn't like to come into contact with men. Even now her body is trembling all over. Hisui, still I can't let her go. I wrap my arms around her, her warmth, her soft body. Since we were children, the girl that has always looked after me. So that was Kawaku's dad. Whoa, it's really weird. Yeah, there could be no doubt. What's wrong with the Kawaku-san? I thought she was ready for touching me already, but she pretended to be Hisui. Why? Hisui finally weakened me again. With my weak body, I embraced her close to me. Ah, Shiki-sama. The shaking doesn't stop, but she does not refuse me and wraps her arms around my back. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm apologizing for. I just feel like there's so many things I have to apologize to her for. Not at all. You don't need to apologize for anything, Shiki-sama. Answering quietly, she takes me to my bed. Okay. I rest in bed. My body relaxes a little, the bed being much more comfortable than the floor. Hisui curls me with a clean sheet and brings me a glass of water. Chika-sama, are you able to drink by yourself? Yes, I think I can manage that. Taking the glass from Hisui, I drink my first glass of water in a day. The water quenches my thirst. The water seems to fill me completely up to my fingertips. I give the glass back to Hisui and I fall back down onto the bed. Chiki-sama, no, that's not it. I actually feel really good. I was just relaxing. My health actually seems better. Chiki-sama, do not scare me like that. It would not be very surprising if you really did collapse in your condition. She looks at me with uneasiness in her eyes. That look makes me want to say thank you and also makes me feel regret. Chiki-sama, does it hurt anywhere? If you're in pain, please do not hesitate to tell me. No, nothing really hurts right now. Well, my heart hurts. Yasu's worrying about me right now, just like always. All I've done is, in return to her, is act stupidly. Not realizing her absolute devotion, all I've done is bring a pain to her heart. At that time, when I did those terrible things to Hisui, even though it actually turned out to be Kawaku-san, I still did them to Hisui. You don't think it's weird that she just pretended to be Hisui? And that's not all. I dreamt about killing people, and in accordance with that I dreamt about violating Hisui. I do not deserve to be cared for by Hisui. Shiki-sama, was the water not pleasing to you? I shake my head no, that's not it. Thanks for everything, Hisui. I never even thought of that drink water would help this much. But that's enough. I don't deserve to be treated this well by you. Shiki-sama, are you still saying that? I just want to help you. It doesn't matter if you deserve it or not. No, Hisui, it's not you. Yeah, I'm the one at fault here. Hisui gives me nothing but devotion, but I will pay her with cruelty. If you are here with me, I'll probably do something horrible again. But before I do anything, please leave. I beg you. I don't want to hurt you anymore, Hisui. Hisui doesn't say anything. But she has to understand what I'm saying. In several seconds of silence, it appears she understands as she raises her hands and head and nods. I refuse. Yeah, I'm sorry it has to be this way, but wait a minute. Hisui, what did you say? I said I refuse. Those words are not enough and I cannot leave you. Unless you give me a valid reason, I will not follow your command. Hisui responds clearly. Please tell me the reason, Shiki-sama. Unless you do, I will not move one step. What? Her eyes are dead serious. I bet she could tell if I'm telling a lie or an excuse or more than anything. I don't want to lie to her, I get it. So if I tell you the reason, you'll go? Yes. If it's something that can convince me, then I'll fulfill your command. Take a deep breath. Mentally prepared to open my mouth. Hisui, I see dreams where I kill people. Every night I dream that I kill someone I don't know and I drink their blood. You see dreams, is that supposed to be your reason, Shiki-sama? No, the thing is I can tell if they are dreams or not. Maybe it's that I didn't notice, but I might be killing people in reality. Just like the old man. There might be another set in myself. And I don't know about walking the streets killing people. Shiki-sama, that is impossible. You are acting like the normal Shiki-sama right now. Right now I am, but sometimes I get these strange thoughts. The dreams I see, they may simply be my memories. And thankfully truthfully I did kill someone 8 years ago. I actually have the memory of looking down on a bloodstained kid. Yuki-chan, please get a hold of yourself. Think that you are blood-sucking monster is surely too strange. Yeah, it is strange, but I can't laugh it up. Hisui, you don't know it, but I guess those of the Tona family are different from normal people. The woman had a split personality, and even Akia was sucking Kawaku-san's blood. Anyway, the people of the Tona family are not normal, so I'm not normal either. I can't stop myself from lusting after you and Kawaku-san. It's alright now, but if I get a headache again, for sure I'll do something terrible to you, Hisu. Tsukihime, Nisa and I have known all of that from the very beginning. Huh? You knew? Knew what? That the people of the Tona family are not normal. No, in other words, you were the only one that did not know. No, Nisa and I have known of that since we were brought to this mansion. What? But do you not think that is anything strange? Nisa and we also carry a power that is not normal. It's because of that power that Makihisa-sama brought us here. Regarding the Tona family, we know much more than you, Shiki-sama. Certainly you can call the Tona blood abnormal, but Shiki-sama, that has nothing to do with you. You do not have a split personality like Maki-sama, nor are you a vampire that sucks human blood. Shiki-sama, you're rather someone closer to Nissan and I. Closer to you? Yes. You're definitely not a killer, so please trust me for now and let me take care of you because I'm adopted. Yeah. No, it still doesn't make a difference to the fact that I still want you. If you remain like that, I'll do something I can't take back. About this problem, will you allow me to ask a question? Yeah, I don't mind. Shiki-sama, do you not like Nissan and I? Uh-huh. She used to ask something completely absurd, but starts to fidget with her fingers. Do I not like Hisu? Nothing could be further from the truth. No, now look, there's no way I could ever not like either of you. I'm always thankful to Kawaku-san and to you too. And I'm always thinking about how thankful I am to you. She lets out a sigh, a breath she was holding. Usually visually relaxes for some reason. Then there's no problem. Your condition has put you under a lot of stress. This causes things in your mind to come up into your dreams. That means your thoughts are your true feelings. So it's not odd to feel that way if you have any liking towards us. Well, that's true, but even still, it's strange to lust after you both like this. Yes, it is a bit dangerous, but Shiki-sama, you've already enjoyed it, right? Then it will not be a problem. You say that you are dangerous, but you are a stronger person than that. That's not true. If you have held back out this long, then you can still do so, right? Besides, it's your own world, so in no way do you have a split personality. Well, that theory may be, but it's not that simple. But just seeing that smile, trusting face, this trusting smile, I feel like I have to hold on no matter what. Alright, if you say so, then you can be close by me. I'll try to hold myself back in check, try to hold myself in check as much as possible. No, that is not exactly what I meant. Hisui blushes and looks down. Huh? I don't get it. Hisui looks up at me from time to time with a difficult expression. Hisui? Did I say something weird? Hisui just stares at me. I start to feel uncomfortable. My heart beats faster under tension. I feel uneasy, like I got caught with something and I'm about to get yelled at for it. Thump, 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 thump. Crap. I start to feel a little dizzy, probably because I'm nervous. My consciousness starts to flutter. I forgot all about it, but my body isn't in a condition to keep talking. I feel like throwing up every time my heart pounds. So I hate to do this to her, but maybe it's better if I just sleep right now. Shiki-sama, are you suffering? Just a little bit. But it's not serious, you don't have to worry about it. No, at this rate you will surely die. Nissan said that you may not last until evening. What? I feel a chin burn as I hear that. It's not like I haven't thought about it. When this body does not heal, I've imagined many times that my weakening body will only end in death, but still, to hear it from someone else like that sends a chill up my spine. I don't know what to say. Should I just accept it? Should I just deny it? I can't do either. I felt that my body would die pretty soon, but it just doesn't feel real. It feels like I'm just watching the life of some sick person on some sort of television show. Sama and Nissan left in order to save you, but they may not make it in time. Even if they are successful, if your body runs out of energy before that, there is no point. Well, I guess you're right. I don't know what the two of them are doing. She says that they are going to save me, but are they searching for something that can cure my condition? But all that work, it'll be useless if I die before they get home. But you know, there's a way to give you energy, so you'll be able to rest until they come back. Please excuse me, but if you allow it, I'll perform that method. Hisui hesitantly looks at my face. He just says this method is a method that can save me, at least for tonight. If that is true, then I have no reason to refuse it. It isn't a matter of allowing or not. If it helps me even a little bit, then we don't have a choice. I'd like to ask for it myself. Yes. Then Shiki-sama, could you please close your eyes for just a bit? Close my eyes. Well, sure. Is this good? I have to skip this, don't I? This is fine. Please don't move. I hear her footsteps. The rustling of my clothes tells me she's getting closer, and then, yeah, something stiff onto the bed, and I feel something touch my lips. A tender sensation. Is this just a kiss? Okay. I feel the warmth of my human body, and it must be Hisu's lips. My body heats up. Her lips hesitantly pressing up against mine. The sensation and the feeling of her breathing seems to fill my body like a drug. Ah, thump thump. With just a kiss, my mind goes totally white. I am pleasantly floating away. All my pain, all my tiredness melts away like ice on a summer day. Ah, Hisui, exhale. The small contact between us starts to get heavier. No, Hisui, I don't know what I'm doing. It's just that her lips feel so good, so I press back with mine. Shiki-sama. Hisui hesitantly starts to pull back. I don't know that, and I pull closer to her. Putting her in, I seek out her lips. Hisui rests slightly as she might be having a hard time breathing. But I can't stop. Her breath, her lips, her warmth. It all feels so good. Am I draining her? With my eyes so closed, I slip my tongue in between her lips. Unlike before, now she really tries to pull back. I embrace her body to hold on to her, and I continue to seek out her tongue. Okay. If I open my eyes, I bet I'll see her distressed face. If I saw that, I would let her go right away. And so instead, I continue blindly twirling my tongue against hers. Our wet tongues intertwine, just like the sensation of my tongue against another's. That drives me wild. Just the fact that my sensitive tongue is feeling someone else's tongue makes my rational thought about to explode, and because it's Hisu's tongue, it crumbles away completely. The red, tangled tongues continue their dance. Even though our lips separate, our tongues have become one. This isn't just some sort of metaphor. Our tongues are stuck together with all our saliva. I wonder how long that lasted. Before I know it, my body is burning, and Hisu is at the side of my bed, adjusting her clothes. Thump. Ah. So is it a skip? I'm out of breath. Thump thump. My body is feeling incredibly warm. My heart is racing uncontrollably. Hisu stands by the side of the bed, averting her gaze in embarrassment. I don't exactly know why she did that. Hisu, just now, why? Why did she kiss me? Why did nothing more than a kiss heal me better than any medicine? Maybe it's the special power they were talking about. I don't understand any of it. That is the way I can help you, Shiki-sama. Help me out, but how? I don't really know how. It's just that Nisa and I can transmit some of our energy to those we press our bodies against. If we exchange body fluids, we are able to recognize that person as someone like us, and it lets us share our energies and amplify their powers. What are you talking about? Ever since we were born, we had special bodies. We're not like the Toner family, but we are special people born from normal people. Makihisa-sama called us synchronizers. Ah, I think that word was in the old man's journal. Yeah, I also think it was. Makihisa-sama brought us here to suppress his increasing tonal self. We are suited for amplifying one's body rather than sharing our power. Makihisa-sama synchronized with Nissan with his human side and barely stayed sane. No, she doesn't have to tell me all this, but the exchange of body fluids it must be. I see. I don't understand completely, but your body is sort of like a medicine or something. Yes. Normally it would not have much of an effect, but now your energy is very low. I believe you will be able to return to your normal state even with my powers. I see. That's why I feel so good right now. I squeeze my hand, moving. Yes, I can move. My joints are a little stiff, but I can move my body with my own will. Being able to do such a simple thing makes me happy right now. Thank you, Hisui. It looks like my body's back to normal thanks to you. I threw my arms up in the air, but Hisui still looks uneasy. As I think back, the feeling breath felt so good. I forced Hisui to kiss me. I'm sorry. Your breath, it felt so good, so I... No, what happened was a good thing, but I don't think I would have been able to transfer any fluids by myself. Hisui looks at me embarrassed. But Tsukihime, this is a temporary treatment. You'll return to your original state soon. For real? My previous state, you mean back to the way I was? No, anything but that. Being able to move again, I can finally understand. These past few days, my body has been terribly wrong. So now, since I can move again, thinking about my body going back to the way it was sent a shiver down my spine. What should I do? I don't even want to go back to that again. Do that again. Be like a puppet with the strings cut. My head feeling like it's being split open that time. Before my body would stop, I think my mind would break first. Tsukihime, I do not want you to return to the way you were before either. Therefore, can you share your body with me a little deeper this time? With her fingers trembling, she says this while looking directly at me. Okay. That's, cool. Cool. Alright, Hisui sleeps in my bed. It might be because she helped me regain my strength, but Hisui is absolutely exhausted. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I feel a tinge of regret. All of this was her first time, so that was really too much for her. But she was just so cute, I couldn't help it. I make up an excuse, but it can't be helped. Hisui sleeps taking relaxed breathing. That's if I'm going to take action, it has to be now. Sorry. Sleep just a little longer, Hisu. After running my hands through her hair one last time, I changed my clothes and leave the room. What am I doing to take action? That's right. Aki and Kwaku-san are here. This is a good opportunity. I can do some investigation into what happened 8 years ago. Okay. I entered the old man's room. This place should definitely have something to answer my questions. The desk drawer, it's empty now. There might be something that belongs to the old man in one of those locked drawers. It's empty. But I don't think he'll keep something that important there. It'd be great if if he had a safe or something. I searched the room. Here it is. It finds something like a safe pretty easily. There's no external lock, and I don't know how the dial combination. So I take off my glasses and cut its line. There seems to be an old diary in some envelopes. The diary looks like it's that of a child, and the other looks like some old letters. Old letters. Why? The handwriting is definitely the old man's, my old man's. It's fragmented and I can't understand it at first glance. The date starts at summer of 8 years ago and seems to continue on a little past that. I don't understand it yet, but I continue leaping through it. Month, day. My son Ashuki succumbed to his toenail blood. Ashuki, he killed my adopted son, who happened to be there. The adopted son is the heir of the house, Nanaya. I guess it is a blessing in all the unfortunate events that he isn't the same family as the synchronizers, like Gwakusan and Hisu. Ashuki's inversion impulse is terrible. Nanaya, is that me? So I was determined that he must be eliminated. I had my duty as the head of the Tono household, but killing my son is still difficult. The Tono blood more in Shiki is more in Shiki than in Akia. Talking about potential appeal and older origin in Aki's blood, but Shiki Tono's blood runs much stronger. I assume that is why Shiki inverted before he became an adult. Shiki's powers are immortality and fusion. Immortality and fusion. Shiki could not manage the awakened powers, as a result, killed the adopted Nanaya child, taking his life. Fusion? Is that why you can like fuse with me and stuff? I see. Immortality, you probably stole that from the vampire guy. Probably. I have to say, it was superb. It was a superb job using his powers for the first time. Month, X, day. Both Shiki and the adopted son managed to escape death. If I killed Shiki, he killed the adopted son and stole his life, regenerating himself with it. I don't know if it is because he was so close to death, but Shiki has regained some of his sanity. Even though it's dangerous, I will not kill him, but simply separate him from the mansion for a while. On the other hand, the adopted son of Hananaya will not live long even if he does survive. Even if he does heal, his life has been taken by Shiki. His body could die any day. As long as the adopted son lives, there is a possibility that his mind will be attuned with Shiki's. It seems there's a side effect of their two lives being linked. But if that happens, the adopted son will die eventually, so there's no problem there. Month day, the problem of maintaining appearance to normal society still remains. Shiki has killed the adopted Nanaya's child. I've covered up the incident, but Shiki cannot be shown to the public. The wound I gave him hasn't healed and his figure has transformed. He is not in a condition to be brought in front of the others as Tonoshiki. He cannot be called a human either. The Nanaya child still lives. As long as he lives, I've decided to use him. I can say my actual name. If there is any disagreement, I would like to hear them. A complimentary, the Nanayas are a family that produces killers. If that adopted son happens to stay alive, the link between him and Shiki make up Shiki's mind. Killers? Even if Shiki regains his sanity, I cannot deny the possibility of the Nanaya's child influence turning him into a killer. To not let this happen, we must have him somewhere where we can keep an eye on him, but we cannot allow him near the Tono mansion either. I should have him raised by an appropriate branch of the family. The Tono blood has awakened within Shiki. Maybe it is because he was so close to death, but he has regained his sanity like before. But I don't know if something will cause him to invert again. Even though it tears me apart, I cannot allow Shiki near the Tono mansion either. I placed him in the care of a trusted servant. I still haven't received word that his sanity has completely been restored. A year has passed with him under the care of another house. My heart is in anguish. It's hard for me when I think of the way my own son has to live. As soon as Shiki heals, I'll be able to bring him back to the mansion. Huh. What is this? Adopted son? I knew about the adoption 10 years ago, even though I don't know exactly remember the details. I knew about it. He killed me 8 years ago in the courtyard. Our minds are linked? It's the words say that my mind and his are possibly linked. Normally this story would just be something to laugh off, but right now it explains so much. No, no, that's not it. This isn't anything like that. I know. Even though I already know about it, I try not to notice. I want to deny it again. The adopted child was the one that was killed. I know is which, but I don't want to admit it. This is useless. Cursing myself, I tossed the letters to the side. All of the all that's left is this. I pick up the diary in the safe. It looks like a child's diary. Certainly nothing Tono Makihisa would have had. I flipped the pages. There are only two words. Help me. Like that. On a white page is written really small. Huh? I flip through the pages. Help me. I turn the pages. Help me. I turn the page. Help me. I turn the page. What? It's like a curse that brings the reader to the depths of darkness. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. Help me, 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 help me. I feel sick. I have seen many nightmares up until now, but this is far worse. Those words help me. It isn't that whoever wrote this diary knows only those words. Only those words. That is all this person could feel. None of the dark um litany was scribbled out. One letter after another, like the huge feelings of this person. This is the only way the author could escape. This person knew no other way to let out this curse. Uh, there's still one more. It's still more than half the diary to look at. I can't bring myself to read the rest of it. I flip through the pages trying to not look at the contents. As I flip through the pages, my hand stops at the very last page. Regular sentences. On the last page, there is a short paragraph. Silver lettering uh, um adorns the otherwise perfectly white sheet. So it's better just to become a doll. Gradually my body stopped generating a pulse. Blood vessels turned into tubes one by one, and blood vanished like vapor. My heart, everything just like crafted parts. See, that's why there'll be no more pain. It was in the diary, I put it back in the safe. I don't know why Tono, Makihisa kept such a thing, but I do know one thing. Being the child's malice, it was something meant to be sealed away in the safe. The day draws to a close. The dark garden, the dark trees spread out before me like a black veil. I remember the dream I saw before me coming to this mansion. Alright, it isn't like that there is something there. I just need to confirm in my something in my heart, so I entered the black veil. Hmm. There isn't anything here. It's not like the body of the one that killed me 8 years ago is here. It's not like the blood of the one who killed me 8 years ago is here. For an instant, the scene flashes in my mind. That hot summer day. I was looking down at my blood-stained self as if I was another person. So, someone must have killed me there, here. Whoever it was, me or him, I don't know. Which one was adopted? Which one is the monster Shiki? Well, you're adopted, but okay. If I think about it logically, I have to be the one. I have to be the one to kill him here. That is incorrect. The one who was killed here was you, Shiki-sama. I turn around. I don't know when she arrived, but Hisui was there. Hello, Hisu. Hisu, you woke up already. Don't push yourself. Aren't you still tired? Shiki-sama, you're the one that should not push yourself. You're still losing energy at a great pace, much more than you have gained. Hisu stands before me. My pulse picks up. Hisu standing so close to me really does make me feel more alive. Wow, my body really is warm. I think it is your warmth coming to me. But Hisu, what are you saying? You said I was killed here. Do you know what happened here? Yes. Oh, that's why my character said he was feeling warm when you were putting your head on my forehead. Yes, I saw you die here. You were killed by Shiki. Not just your body and soul, but everything was killed. Her voice is shaking. It isn't that she is scared. Instead, she sounds incredibly angry at that person who killed me. Wait a second, Hisu. The one who was killed was the adopted Nanaya kid. So, wasn't he the one who died? No, you're the one that died, Shiki-sama. Hisui answers directly. Oh, I see. Then that means... I see. So I'm the adopted child. Yes, you're the descendant of the Nanaya family. Makihisa-sama adopted you. The only surviving member. Your name is Shiki, and because Makihisa-sama found it, amusing that his son was also named Shiki by a strange coincidence, he adopted you. Shiki Nanami. Okay? Our names are the same? Yes. It is natural for you to be confused, and you are distant from us. You were really adopted into the Tono family. I can't speak. Such a thing isn't a shock or anything. Ooh, who's this? Never felt right in this mansion for such a thing. And if it were all lies, I am very sorry, saying things that cause you sadness. No, I'm fine, I'm not sad. I say that, but I know it's a lie. I don't know what kind of feeling it is, but it is true that I feel an emptiness in my heart. But that's weird. People of the Tono bloodline don't have powers, don't they? If Shiki's a vampire, then what am I? I'm not the same as him, but I have these strange eyes. I do not know in detail, but Akiya-sama said that you are the same as Nissan and I, whose families are enemies to those of mixed bloods. We have the powers to synchronize with those we exchange fluids with, and the Nanama family had the power to fight demons. I see. Certainly my eyes are not a power to help people like Hisu's. Rather, is a power to kill. So I do have the power to fight demons or vampires. I see. But then, why was I adopted by the old man? It doesn't make any sense why he would adopt an enemy. Shiki-sama, you are the inheritor of a very special bloodline of demon hunters. Asagami, Fujo, Rojo, and Nanaya. Those were families of the enemies of mixed blood. I think Makihisa-sama brought you here to help fend off something. I mean, how did he even get the chance to adopt me in the first place? I heard that you were the only member of the Nanama family to survive. I see. 10 years ago, the Japanese saw a house nested deep within the mountains. Surrounded by a black forest, the rustic walls isolated from the flow of history. I can't quite remember it well. All I remember is in that pale blue glass moon. and in the forest clearing, a figure that looked like Tono Makihisa was carrying up a lot of people. Sigh. But that was then, and this is now. Something done a long time ago, it doesn't matter now. Well, I understand that I was killed by Shiki here, but how is it that I am living as Tono Shiki right now? Yes, without any doubt, you were stabbed by Shiki in the trance and on the verge of death, but by some miracle you were able to recover. You were stayed and Shiki also survived. Since no one died, everything would have ended right then. But Shiki, because something that could not be shown to everyone other people, I see so a replacement was needed for Tono Shiki. The name of Tono Makihisa is in the top of the business world. His son can't just suddenly die. Yes, Makihisa-sama pretended that the Nanaya child died, and had you live as Tono Shiki, it was all to protect the family name. I get it. It's something that the old man would do. Yeah, everything fits in now. Even though I'm Tono Shiki, I'm not technically part of the Tono family. Besides, Akira, no one else holds that blood. So my old man sent me to live with the Arimas and contrived a situation where I couldn't be the successor since my health was bad, even though I was supposedly the eldest son of the Tono household. Shiki-sama, it's fine. You don't have to apologize for keeping this a secret. Just telling me now is enough. Besides, aren't you like me? No, compared to you or Nissan, I haven't suffered at all. Even after Makihisa-sama died, Aki-sama took us under her care. So only I lived peacefully, not knowing anything. Wait, Hisu, she knows that I'm not her real brother? Yes, she heard it from Makihisa after you adopted. But Aki-sama would always insist that you were her real brother. Every day Makihisa-sama would tell Aki to forget about you, but Aki would never agree. Even though she would be scolded severely, she still waited for you in her heart. If you knew the truth, you would leave. That is why Aki-sama told us to not let you know the truth. Aki-sama always thought Nissan and always helped Nissan and myself. Nissan was Makihisa-sama's servant. I was not allowed out of his room. Aki-sama hated that and freed Nissan. So for Aki-sama's sake, and we continue the lie, Aki-sama, all of us, we wanted you to come back. Hisu. So please do not hate Aki-sama. More than anyone else, she thinks importantly of you. Yeah, I know. There's no way I could hate her. It's more appropriate for me to be hated. I was the one who lived peacefully while you were all suffering. So, I'm thankful to you, Akia. She welcomed me nothing more than an outsider back into the mansion. She even called me brother, so I'd have to keep it up too. If she is willing to call me Tonoshiki as her brother, then I don't care about the name Nanaya Shiki. I have to continue being her brother, continue being Tonoshiki. Shiki-sama. Hisu rushes to me. I separate myself from Hisu, who was staring with a worried face, and take a deep breath. Jeez, I just got helped by you, Hisu, but I'm still having these headaches. Shiki-sama, your body's weakening is because of that incident 8 years ago. At that time, Shiki stole your life and is using it to prolong his own life. And that is why you are weakening and why you are linked with Shiki. I see. So that's how it is. In other words, as long as I don't do anything about that killer Shiki, I won't be able to return normal. To normal, yes. I believe he despises you truly. This is why he is treating your life gradually, trying to dirty your heart. He is enjoying your pain. Her voice is shaded with anger. Again, he hates me. I don't get it. He's the one that killed me. I can understand me having a grudge against him, but why would he have a grudge against me? No, Shiki sees you as someone who killed him. Shiki-sama, you have caused the existence of Tonoshiki to disappear. I caused him to disappear? Yes. You were suddenly killed by Shiki, but once your life was saved, you took Shiki's place as Tonoshiki. After that, the Shiki who was confined somewhere must have viewed you as a threat. Tonoshiki is still alive, but there's now someone existing as Tonoshiki. Shiki is still alive, but you have taken everything as Tonoshiki, and he became someone that has no name, no existence. I see. So he views himself as the rightful Tonoshiki, and sees me as an imposter. No wonder. Shiki wants to kill me and get everything back, but that is coming to an end. I'll protect you, Shiki-sama. No matter what Shiki does, I will not let him kill you once again. Even if the killer Tonoshiki walks the streets, he would be disposed of. So please, until then, rest in your room. Rest in my room, but that won't help me. She doesn't know, but our fusion gets worse every day. That means if he really does go crazy, I don't know if I can stay sane myself. Ha, ha. He's a guy who would even hurt himself to get his revenge. Revenge? And that's not it. The Shiki wants to, says he was killed by me. The Shiki who says it as impossible. The Shiki who repeatedly says he wants to kill me. The Shiki who says any of this would have happened if I was not here. The Shiki who lost his sanity, like Tono Makihisa killing people in the streets. Diaz, the one who died in the distant past. The child called Nana Yoshiki. Unconsciously I grip my teeth, but don't be ridiculous. I'm the one who has the right to be bitter, Shiki. The old wound in my chest still starts to hurt. There's only one way to stop this pain. Shiki-sama, where you know, he says he's going to come, but I'm not gonna wait for him. I know where his hideout is. I will end this worthless connection of ours. Please stop, Shiki-sama. With your body like that, it will be too dangerous. Hisu, sorry, but there's a knife in my room. Would you go get it for me? I refuse. I cannot let you go. Oh well, I'll go get it myself. We'll watch over things while I'm gone. Is this why you gave me the knife? Because you knew I was a killer? I was born for this. To kill Tonoshiki. Oh well, I'll go get it myself when I'm gone. Shiki-sama! Watch over things when I'm gone. Turning my back to Hisui, I walk away. Shiki-sama, if you do that, I'll get really upset. Suddenly apologizing to Hisui, I head back inside. It's night. I leave the gate. It's pitch black. In my pocket is the knife engraved with a nanaya. Thanks to Hisui, I have strength in my body again. If there is a problem, that is that Hisui remains by my side. Hisui, please go back to the mansion. I refuse. You do not listen to my words, so I will not listen to yours. Hisui previously tosses her head to the side. Now look, I'm not saying you're going again, by the way. The place I'm going is very dangerous, so I want you to stay in the mansion. You say that, but should I leave you? You will collapse. If you really do want to go, it'll be a big problem for you unless I go along. Your power is like that? But we did that, we joined our bodies together so much, shouldn't I be good for a while? No, this is just a little ritual to form intimate bonds between us. Even if someone hasn't exchanged feelings with me or Nissan, they cannot receive energy if we are not nearby. That's a huge problem. If that is true, then I cannot even get to school by myself. If you still order me to stay here, I will. But please decide on what I should do. Lucy looks at me directly. It seems my answer is already decided. If I can't get to school without her help, then I can let her come with me. Is this the difference between the true ending and the good ending? If I take you or not? For the first time in many days, I arrive at school. The eerie silence sends a chill down my spine. A place where no living presence can be felt. Even though it holds hundreds of students during the daytime, it looks like an abandoned ruin under the moonlight. Shiki-sama, is this really the right place? I don't have the words to answer her. I've only seen him being in school in my dreams. Let's go, Hisu. We walk through the front gate. Shiki-sama, this is... Hisu halts immediately like I did. Creak. Night hangs over the school building. As soon as I pass the gate, I feel something wrong in the air. Creak, creak. The air as a whole is creaking. The tense atmosphere strings out our lungs. Creak, creak, creak. This feeling gets... I felt this, ill wind many times in my nightmare. The air is thick with a murderous intent. Hostility, hatred. Inside this building, the darkness is filled with murderous intent, as if battle to the death is occurring like in my dreams. Shiki is fighting someone. I don't get it. There couldn't be anyone that would be able to fight an inhuman monster like him. Nissan, a whisper. Hishu speaks this as if resisting the urge to throw up. Nissan, Kwaku-san. Akia hasn't been in the mansion since morning. She left with Kwaku-san and hasn't didn't return all day. Last night, when I was locked up in my room, Akia told me just to wait a little longer. What? Don't tell me, Akia! My legs spring into action. Before I can start to think, I dash towards the building. I run to the building. Inside, the air is even more tense. Shiki-sama. It's not answering her. I search for an indication of presence. The hallway. horrible, horribly quiet. Screech. A high-pitched sound assails my eardrums. It shakes the windows. The sound is coming from the floors above me. Shiki-sama, that's... Just stay close. Let's go, Hisui. Grabbing Hisui's hand, I bolt to the stairs. Still holding her hand, I go up the stairs. I clench my teeth. That day, I remember about the time when I left the room and overheard Aki and Kuraku-san talking. Aki said she would kill Shiki, her brother. I know that she didn't mean me, but she meant Shiki. Without doubt, the ones fighting right now are Aki and Shiki. Retreats. The ear-piercing noise screams once again. The sound comes from above, and above the fourth ground. That idiot! I fly to the third floor. Damn it, she's being unreasonable. Because of my nightmares, I understand Shiki's body the best. His power isn't one the same level as a human's. I don't know how non-human the members of the Tono family are, but she won't be able to win. It would be like going to get herself killed. I went up the stairs as fast as I can. Akia! I turn away, not trusting her. I haven't done anything to act like her brother, but still she calls me her brother. And now she is fighting the killer Shiki by her child. Damn it! I just have this terrible, awful feeling. Akia can't possibly win. Will Shiki kill her? I don't know. I don't think he will kill Akia since he persistently went after Akia in his dreams. But on the other hand, I don't think he has the same definition of being persistent about someone. Our definition is obtaining the ones we are persistent about. He's crazy. I can't understand his broken conceptions, since I'm not even a lunatic could understand another lunatic's thoughts. Since the lunatic himself can't understand it, no one could understand it, and he has to be alone. Akia, she's alive. Akia, she has to be alive. There's no way she'll be killed by Shiki, because I should be the one Shiki's gonna kill. Akia, I cannot let her die in my place. If such a thing happened, I... Shriek. As I arrive on the fourth floor, that sound screeches once more. It's close. It feels like it was in the hallway past these stairs. Akia, the worst image still writhing in my brain, I dash into the hallway. For a moment I stand dumbstruck. From behind me I hear Hisui's gasp. Akia! That's the only thing that pops into my head. The moonlight hallway. In the freezing air that cuts into my lungs, Akia is standing a few yards down the hall. She's got red hair, like in my imagination. Like in my dream, I'll look for the red hair one. Like blood, a deep crimson. At first it looks like Akia's blood, but that's not right. What is red? It's just her long hair. I'm still not able to grasp what's going on, but down the hall there's Akia, her red hair flowing, and him crouching with one hand on the floor, coughing up blood. Who is this guy? The one kneeling before Akia is him, Shiki. Wasn't Shiki that covered in bandages? Akia was looking down at him. Drawing close behind her is the figure of Kuraku-san. Shiki is seemingly on the verge of death and gasping for air. Akia is not even breathing widely. The situation, unbelievably, it would seem Akia is the one overwhelming him. Shiki leaps forward. In a flash of speed I can't even follow, a black blur shoots towards Akia. Screech. Akia simply glances down at Shiki. With that, his body slams down to the ground, and as if in response to the sound, his torso burns, giving out smoke. Shiki screams echoes out the hallway. His evaporating body is covered in smoke. His body under his kimono has mostly bones showing like a mummy, but he still lives. His gruesome form still stares at Akia. His eyes filled with fear. On the other hand, Aki's clothes are undisturbed. It might be I can understand it all. My surroundings are destroyed like a heat-inducing mirage, and it seems more out of this world than the air in this building. Shiki claws at his evaporating body. Akia calmly observes without carelessness. These two's powers they are fundamentally different. Amazing, Akia-sama. That is amazing. Behind me, Hisui speaks in surprise. That's exactly what I'm thinking too. What is this? You can say she is superior, but that's too much. She is too overwhelming. This is it, Shiki. Ah, Akia. With a ragged breath, Shiki somehow uh, manages to say his real sister's name. She just stares at Shiki unmoving. Why are you treating me this way? I'm your true Nissan. Shifting the distortion around Akia increases even more. I love you, Akia. I only love you. That's why I kept living in that damn basement, trying to kill that imposter and trying to get us back to being brother and sister. So, why are you getting in my way, Akia? I'm not getting in your way. This is nothing more than my duty as the head of the Tono household, the duty to pass down judgment on all those in the family who are strayed from being human. I'm the head of the Tono household. If he was not here, I would have still been Tsuki. I could have always been your Nissan. Wake up, Hakia. The imposter is just deceiving you. The, distortion around Aki increases even more. After closing her eyes but briefly, she looks at Shiki as if applying with him. I am not being deceived. You are not my Nissan. Shriek. Ah! Shiki hides his face with his hands, but that is pointless. I don't understand what kind of power Aki possesses, but that takes away heat from everything in our view, everything she sees. Why does Shiki look so different? It is an inevitable plunder. Shriek. So in the next instant, Shiki's face will vaporize. Is it because Aki has like fire powers and she like burnt all of the thingies away? Like on his face and stuff? Well, it should have. Shiki-san. But I thought he had black hair. And it was white. Is he scared of Akia? Or is it because our minds are connected? Every single time. Oh, but is it because his body strained too much from the regeneration, so his hair went white? Maybe? I don't know. Shiki-san. Hoku-san says this as she realizes our presence. Eh? Aki turns away towards us in surprise. In that brief moment, for a split second, a complete laying down on our guard. There's no way he would let such a chance slip away. Shiki lunges with a cry. His black shape explodes forwards like firework. It's Aki and Koku-san both turn, but it's hopeless. They'll never make it. The black shape isn't going for Akia. Shiki lunges not at Akia, but at Kawaku-san who stands next to her. He knows. Just like how I am able to move now right now because of Hiku's power, he knows that Akia's overwhelming power is possible through Kawaku-san's help. Akia's voice cannot stop it. Shiki raises his voice and with his arm thrusting like a spear, aims for Kawaku's face. The sound of pierced flesh. His voice dies in my throat. My voice dies in my throat. Splat. The sound of blood spurting forth. Kwaku's face is splattered with the redness of Akia's blood. Akia-sama? Ah, the sound of coughing. Akia tries to speak, but blood is the only thing that pours from her mouth. That means the majority of her blood vessels have been destroyed and all she can do is regulate blood. I can't speak. My mind is empty. That is the same as Shiki who just impaled Akia. Ah, Shiki pulls back his arm. At that, Aki's body falls down onto Kawaku-san. Shiki swings his blood-stained arm around wildly. Every time he swings it around, Aki's blood paints the wall and ceiling. Ah! Shiki shakes his arm desperately. Akia, it's Akia. Shiki suddenly stops moving. Shiki stares at Aki's blood-drenched body, then looks at his blood-soaked arm, then bolts down the hallway as if running from something. His footsteps lead upstairs. Shiki has run to the rooftop. But I don't care about that. Akia! Don't remember to think I run to her. Akia, Kawaku-san is still standing in a daze, and her, amber eyes, nothing more than jewels devoid of emotion. I crouch down next to Akia's body. Aki just lies on the floor powerless with terribly calm eyes. Akia! I can't tell her it's alright. Even with my glasses on, I can see them. Akia! There are only words I can think of. Akio with her calmness, gentle eyes looks up at me. Nissan, why are you here? She coughs. More blood trickles from her mouth. I can see them. The lines of death around her are spreading around her body with gruesome speed. This is fatal. The fact that she's still alive must be due to her unnatural tonal blood. And god damn it, why? Even though I understand death better than anyone else, I don't want to believe it. Don't move. I'll help you right away. Taking off my shoe, I put it on Akio's chest. Trying to cover up her wound, I try to tie it. The blood soaks the chest in a matter of seconds. It doesn't do anything. As if trying to hold off my weeping emotions, I push against it. All I can do is push. Hey, answer me. In a daze, Akio says this to me, like she does not see me pushing against her wound. Anisa, why are you here? I'm curious, so I can't rest until I know. Things I don't understand that. They make me angry, you know that, right? Oh yeah, that's right, I nod. Her wound keeps bleeding. The shirt is too soaked. It can't stop the bleeding. Damn it, this crappy shirt. Why did it have to soak so fast? I'm pissed at the useless shirt as my useless self. Really, not being able to stop just one wound eye. Stupid. Why, you ask? This is my school. Even though it's late, it's not that strange for me to be here. I hold back my tears. Answer as best as I can. I see, this isn't like me at all. I didn't even think of that at all. Aki sounds satisfied. She doesn't even seem to be in pain. Only her body's warmth starts to disappear, like pure white ice melting under the sun. Does she understand what's happening? Or maybe it's because she does understand. She speaks normally as if we were talking during breakfast. Hey, did you hear about what we were talking about? Yeah, sorry, but I heard. Oh, you, now know. Such an idiot letting you hear it. The person I didn't want to hear the most. Don't speak. It's okay, so relax. Please. I roll up my shirt and tie it around her body. I know it's useless, but if I don't do anything, I don't think I can stay sane. I'm sorry, I've deceived you all this time. I've kept secrets about many things. It's okay, I don't care about it. So please, Nissan, you're not my real brother. I was a horrible woman. I wanted you to always be by my side, so I told you all those terrible, stupid lies. So this is my punishment. With her trembling lips, Aki says those words clearly. The blood doesn't stop. I'll go crazy at this face. I already knew, so don't worry about it. I grip her hand tightly. She takes a deep breath. Aki gives a strange smile. Nissan, you knew? Then I didn't have to hold back. I really am an idiot. Her lips shaped those words. She should have said it. She should have voiced it. But Akia did not do so. Akia? There is no reply. What I'm holding now is not breathing. Hey, there's no response. What I'm holding is what used to be Tono Akia. Say something. There will be no answer. What I'm holding has closed her eyes calmly. Akia, I shake her body, even though I understand better than anyone else that it has no meaning. Tsukihime, please. Hisui places her hand on mine. Without even realizing it, I was making her body dirty. Like an idiot, I made her body dirty. Quietly, I place her on the floor. The school building is horribly quiet. Hisui and I are relatively frozen. Only Kwaku-san seems to have gained the power to move. I wonder where Shiki-sama went to. Shiki. Those words, catapulting my consciousness back. Nissan, don't say that now. No, Kwaku-san is right. I stand up. It's a good thing. It really is a good thing I brought my knife. P- Please stop, Shiki-sama. You cannot do such a dangerous thing. Shiki will not last not that long with those wounds anyway. No. Aki went that far since she could not let Shiki the killer be alive any longer. For Aki's sake, I can't leave him be. I say that as I push her away. That's a lie. More than that, that's just 'cause I have to settle this with him here and now. I hate him. To put simply, I just want to kill him. Don't follow me. Both of you stay here and take care of Akia. Kwaku-san nods. Hisu uneasily watches me as I run up the stairs. The rooftop. The moon hangs in the sky. The wild beast is crouching on the concrete. Shiki. I remove my glasses. I look at his death. Crouching, Shiki is biting his own arm. There exist no traces of sanity. Perhaps what happened caused him to go insane. That pisses me off. I may not be able to lose my sanity for Aki's sake. Underneath the moonlight, even though I've known him for so long, I take my first step towards the enemy I've just met tonight. Shiki. Aki is dead. Shiki looks at me with shut eyes. His face is half gone, but he still isn't dead. The power of those with tonal blood. The power of those of tonal blood. Shiki's power is immortality. It certainly is, I guess. I just mean it's harder for him to die. It's harder for him to die. More likely for him to live on. Ha, that's just funny. For me, that means nothing. You look ugly. Shut up. Shiki gets up with a sharp breath. Why do you look like that still? I don't really know, to be honest. Is this gonna get like explained in the other routes or something? Maybe. Shiki gets up with a sharp breath. Just shut up, shut up, shut up. Like a broken record, he repeats the same thing. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Just shut up the hell up. Fighting furiously, Shiki just shouts. You're always noisy. Do. What kind of grudges do you have against me? Why are you getting in my way? Shiki screams around while staggering around. What are you? I don't get it. Just shut up. Just leave me alone. Don't look inside me. Don't use my dreams. You're always watching me. That's why I'm so full of uneasiness. Shiki claws at his head. What? I never even thought about that. That I've always seen him, tracking him in my dreams. It never even occurred to me how Shiki would feel about being tracked. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out of my house! Get out of my name! You're in my way! You're in my way! You're in my way! Shiki's screaming like a child. Same goes for you. I raised my knife. I never thought to understand him in the first place. I came here for a death match. So is this what happens to Shiki when I just torment him by being in his dreams? Thus, let's fight to the death. All of those who get in my way are my enemy. I'll kill you all. You Aki Kuraku, just like that old man who wanted to lock me up until I died. I'll kill you all. Shiki screams like a raving lunatic. His figure really is ugly. And then Shiki attacks me head on. Because of his fight with Akiya, Shiki does not have a functional body, so it was easy. Shiki runs, or so he thinks, and I avoid his arm, which is a swing slower than a walking speed, a slight line from the top of his head to his abdomen. But you didn't cut his existence. Shiki's body loses power and collapses onto mine. So it's simple. The lines are so too clear. Shiki's death looks like an iron shaft was sticking out of his head. See? That's what I meant by ugly. Shiki just laughs. There's no intelligence exists. Laughing and dying. His arms leaning on me fall to the ground. Shiki dies. Before he dies, he looks up at me curiously. Who are you? Who are you? What are you saying? I'm Tonoshiki. You are always targeting. Oh, I see. You're Shiki. Shiki collapses on the ground. What's this? You look nothing like what I heard. Shiki collapses and disappears into the wind. It's over. With this, it's over. But I don't feel anything. I won't feel those splitting headaches. I can return to life as normal, but I don't feel happy. What I've lost is far greater. But what is over? Why? I feel dizzy. Shiki's last words won't fade away. Something did end, but I don't know what ended, or in the beginning, what I was trying to end. I look up at the moon. In the vague darkness, my heart is enthralled. Until Hisui came, I just stood in a dumb amazement, and standing in the moonlight. Midday Moon, an epilogue. Okay. The next week passed like it was just a dream. Just like Shiki's dead body, Akiya's remained dissolved into nothingness. The affair did not leak out to the public. I was taken care of by the people of the Tona family. I stayed at the mansion, becoming the successor of the Tona household in Akiya's place. For now, it's just a name, but I guess it's not something that can be determined easily. Since Shiki died, my body returned to health, and I'm allowed to lead a normal life. As for everything else, only a little has changed since before. My happy school life without Akiya, my life at the Tona mansion with Hisui and Kuraku-san. I, Tonoshiki, think the whole incident that occurred after I came to the mansion ended. However, there's still a matter that I have to take care of. If I think about it, there was a slight discrepancy. It was something that's so small that I didn't even question it. I would never have noticed that night. If Shiki did not leave those words before he died, that discrepancy between my memory and what Kwaku-san and Hisui told me, Shiki had a grudge against Makihisa. Shiki had a grudge against the old man before he was going to be get locked away his whole entire life. Even though my old man wanted to return Shiki to the mansion as early as possible, Shiki thought of me as the target of revenge, but he never showed up in front of me, and he did not know what I looked like. Yeah, that was kind of strange. And one more thing, that one dream where Shiki was violating that doll-like girl, that is probably a clear holiday afternoon. I told Hisui to go shopping. I asked her for a lot, so she shouldn't be back until evening. The only one in the mansion are me and her. I leave in her room a note that says I want to talk to her. It's almost like the promised time. I have to go to that place. When I get there, she is already there, waiting for me. That's Kwaku-san. Lovely weather, isn't it, Shiki-san? I nod. She smiles cheerfully at me. You realized it, didn't you, Shiki-san? I nod. Her smile does not fade. I always her smile does not go away no matter what happens. Come to think of it, the expressionless Hisui actually showed a lot of different feelings. From the outside, she appears to be a heartless doll, but her heart was not a doll's. However, what about this girl? The always ever smiling Kwaku. No matter what happens, always a smile, like a person with the heart of a doll. Even when Kwaku died, the smile did not fade. A smile that is just like a mask. That smile. Kwaku-san, you're the one who made Shiki go crazy, right? Yes. And the reason you were sharing your blood with Akia was to make her not human? Yes. And you lied to Shiki and made him attack innocent people? Yes. And when we were small, the one watching from a distance wasn't Hisui, it was you? Yes. Back then, you intentionally distracted Akia? Yes. And then you suggested that I kill Shiki? Yes. All of it was planned out, Kwaku-san. Then smiling, she nods. That's right. All of it was something I wished would happen, Shiki-san. She still smiles. I feel a chill and unknowingly take a step back. Why did you do those things? Oh my, you know already. There are only two reasons why I would do all this. Revenge. All I can think, I think that's it. For the sake of revenge, I decided that every one of the Tono should die. Revenge, is it because like me, you had your family killed by the Tono Makihisa? Oh, don't be silly. Hisui-chan and I were orphans. We don't even know what our parents looked like. So why? Who knows? I don't even remember how I felt back then. All I know is the reason. Reason? What reason? Let's see. Such as getting abused by, Makihisa-sama? That is the reason why Hisui and I were adopted in the first place. In order to stay human, he needed our abilities as synchronizers. Shiki-san, you've done it with Hisui-chan, right? It's said that sexual intercourse is the best way to share energy. I knew that already. Then that means, in other words, Makihisa-sama was really pushed to his limits. I think he was too desperate to consider my age. I was chosen first for a simple reason. He probably thought that since I wasn't talkative and quiet, I wouldn't resist like the energetic Hisui would have. Even now, her smile does not fade. Makihisa-sama wasn't really a bad person. Only sometimes he would turn violent because of his Tono blood. So for some times, he had me ready in his room and he let those feelings out on me. I guess it's called sexual abuse, but I don't really remember much of it. It was just a daily routine for him to want me, so if I tried to remember something like that, my brain would explode, wouldn't it? Oh, but I remember it clearly the first time it happened. It was on my 8th birthday. Makihisa-sama said he had a present for me, so I quietly but excitedly went into his room. As if she was having fun, she gives her usual laugh. Every day he got a little worse, but that couldn't really be helped. I was merely a child, so my abilities as a synchronizer weren't fully developed. That's why he needed Hisui's help too. But since I was the little sister, I just thought I shouldn't allow her to cry, so I took in everything Makihisa wanted to do. I asked him not to touch Hisui because I would take everything myself. He was probably ashamed and agreed to my request. He probably also thought it was best that as few people knew about his secret as possible. That's how I came to stay in Makihisa's room. Our relationship a secret from everyone else. During that time I was able to think about things a little bit, I think. I always thought about how to get away, how to run away with Hisui-chan. but I didn't know where to go, and the more I submitted my body to Makihisa-sama, the more I broke down. Eventually I got tired of thinking, and I realized that if I didn't think, it wouldn't hurt. I am just a doll. A doll doesn't know pain. A doll doesn't think. Enjoying Makihisa-sama's thinking like that? Then it was mysteriously did not hurt as much as before. Makihisa-sama's breath didn't make me sick. His arms were just like warm meat, and even if he strangled my neck and kicked me in the stomach, it seemed like he was doing it to someone else. And every day got a little easier. Tsukihime, I wanted Hisui to stay clean. For her sake, I couldn't endure any kind of abuse, but it was too hard. So hard, not Makihisa-sama's abuse. I couldn't understand you, and that made me scared. Scared of me? Yes. The way you played innocently was a little different world to me. I looked out the window to see all of you play with when Makihisa-sama wasn't looking. I didn't understand any of that. I didn't understand why you did those pointless things. It was strange for me to think so. Since it was just another world and I couldn't be involved in it, I wasn't jealous of you and I didn't hate the Tono children. All I did was stare at all of you while having the unknown feeling. But I was afraid that feeling would turn me back into a human. And 2 years later, you were killed by Tsukihime. You probably don't remember it, but Tsukihime was trying to kill Akiya-sama. But you suddenly came and you shielded Akiya-sama. You weren't related to her, and she had everything stolen from you by the Tono family. But you still died protecting her. At that time, I was watching Akiya-sama, who was holding onto your dead body painfully but happily. Oh. Maybe I made up my mind back then that it would suit Akiya-sama for her to die just like you did. What? Wait, Shiki-san. If you want to know the reason, you have to be patient. I saw my rush towards her. Days later, you were back to the mansion and you were going to be adopted by the Arimas. That was really a secret, but I overheard it from Makihisa-sama. That's how I knew you would be leaving. And you're the one who gave me the ribbon. Oh, I see. I didn't have time to tell Akiya-sama or Hisui-chan. When I thought that I couldn't see that boy again, without even getting to talk to him, my legs strangely moved and I ran down the hallway and found him. I couldn't think of anything to say, so I gave him my ribbon, and the only thing that I owned. I heard that the Tono family members were going to terminate Shiki-sama soon after that. Makihisa-sama didn't want to kill his own son, so he secretly locked him away underground. He said Shiki-sama would return to normal and asked me to take care of him. And of course that's how it was. So you're the trusted servant, so that dream was real. It wasn't that I wanted to abuse Hisui or Kuraku-san. That was in reality, Shiki did that to her. After gaining some freedom from Makihisa-sama, I became a little happy, but it was the same. Shiki-sama was just like his father and only used me that as feelings. I think that had to have been what destroyed my last emotions. I desperately thought about how I could break free from everything. Then I easily came up with a solution. The whole Tono family just had to disappear. If only Makihisa-sama or Shiki-sama did those painful things, then that's the only possible thing to do, right? And when I realized that, I laughed for the first time in years. I was surprised that it was so simple that I didn't realize it before. From that time I was able to start moving on my own. The hardest thing for me was to find a reason to move. A doll can't move by itself. Without strings, it can't act like a human. So once I found a reason, everything became simple. What I needed to do was to place mistrust between them by making Shiki-sama reject Makihisa-sama. Shiki-sama said that he wanted to drink blood, so I gave him mine and told him that he wasn't a bad person and I kept him the way he was. When Shiki-sama became sick, I took care to make specific medicine for him. Oh, it was the same as the one I gave you. You know those morning glories in the garden behind the mansion? They're called chosen morning glories and have those kind of mental effects. In simple term, it's a drug that makes people hallucinate. Once they're unconscious, they listen to what I tell them, and when they wake up, they don't remember a thing. Very convenient, don't you think? Because I was educated to become Makihisa-sama's personal doctor, I know a lot about those kind of things. With those kind of things like that, Shiki-sama went crazy at my convenience. After that, it was even easier. I secretly told Akiya-sama to look inside Makihisa-sama's room around midnight, and she found about our relationship. Since then, Akiya-sama felt guilty, and it became easier to do a lot of other things. Well, I didn't expect her to protest against him right away though, but Akiya-sama pressed the issue, and I was released from Makihisa-sama soon after. I thought that I wouldn't be free until Shiki-sama killed Makihisa-sama, but I was freed 4 years earlier, actually. From then on, I became a normal servant and traded places with Hisui, who became silent. No, but don't worry, since I was the one who took care of Shiki-sama and Makihisa-sama, Hisui was always clean of everything. Smiling, she ends her story. I don't know what to say. Even if Tono Makihisa was the main cause, the one who wished it to turn this way and made it out this way is this girl before me. But Shiki-san, I didn't hate Akiya-sama or Shiki-sama. I didn't even want to do it. Those are my true feelings. How could you say that now? But there wasn't anything else I could do. Without a purpose like that, I couldn't live. A doll cannot move on its own. Without anything to guide it, it can't move. But still, that is unforgivable. That wasn't anything I ever wished for in my heart. But it's strange. Everyone seriously accepts what I say. Just the words of a 10-year-old child can manipulate their feelings. Aren't coincidences scary? Kuraku-san giggles. Are you satisfied, Kuraku? I don't know. I'm merely a doll that doesn't feel happiness or sadness. I thought she would say that. Okay. Before me is a doll human that is a doll. A girl whose emotions were exhausted so long ago. Nothing remains. Telling herself that she is a doll that doesn't feel any pain. More than half of her really believes it. That's why injuries don't hurt her. Shiki and Akiya died, but she doesn't feel happy or sad. She's just an empty shell manipulated by strings. But, there was just one strange thing. I see Aki better than Hisu. Really, just a little bit. She said that as her eyes trailed off into the distance. Akiya-sama protected me in the end. I knew there was a 50-50 chance she would do that. I stayed close to her for that reason. Revealing Hisui-sama's abuse and devotedly helping Akiya-sama, who was slowly turning non-human. Yes, that's right. Really, I knew she would die protecting me. That smile. Even though she's smiling, she looks really sad as if she's... But I was really surprised at the time. Why is she protecting me? Why is she protecting me, risking her life? She looked like she might burst into tears. I still don't quite understand if I was actually happy or sad when Akiya-sama died. But when I woke up this morning, I take a tea to her room even though I knew she was gone. Isn't this strange? Even though there's no one in that room anymore. She takes something out. The sound of moving cloth. Holding something long wrapped in cloth, she aims for her chest. A shining blade reflects the sunlight. I run, but she's much faster. A small sound, and she collapses onto the ground. She stabs herself and falls to the ground. Even though I ran, it's already too late. It has pierced her chest. My mind reels. Without reason. What? I hold her in my arms. Fresh blood blossoms from her chest like a flower. Her smile still does not fade. On the contrary, it seems indiscriminately pitiful. Hang in there. Why did you do that? Because revenge was the only thing I could do. I can only disappear when it's all over. I tried to find a new spring, but I could never find one, and time ran out. She smiles. That's for no reason at all. What the hell is that? What are you saying? I look at the wound like I did to Akiya. She won't make it. It has pierced her heart. Why? There was no reason. I just can't bear the sadness. She's looking up to the blue sky with tinted eyes. Under this tree in this courtyard. 8 years ago, when I was leaving the mansion, the place where the girl who just looked out the window gave me a ribbon as a present. This is where we promised to meet again under the big tree. That ribbon was my favorite. She speaks lightly. That's why I asked you to return it when we meet again. But you didn't keep your promise, Shiki-san. But I was mistaken and thought it was Hisu's. I made a little bet with myself that if the boy noticed I switched places with Hisu-chan, then I would quit everything. What is that? Are you trying to make me feel responsible for everything in the end? As I shout, my hand desperately tries to stop her bleeding. So you're saying if I do your route, you would stop everything? But your plans are like halfway through, but whatever. But death truly is miserable, ruthless and accurate, without even a delay or the failure of a single second. The Kakuna life counts down to 0. Damn it. Don't be ridiculous. What the hell do you mean you made a bet? Because of you, Akiya was... I frantically tried to stop the bleeding. Sad, without a reason. The tears flow down from my eyes. Huh? You're crying, Shuki-san. Well, excuse me, damn it. I know it's your fault, damn it, so why do I... That's why Kaku-san, I still don't want you to die, damn it. Tears flow down. She smiles again. Shuki-san, you are too kind. But please don't worry about it. I'm just an adult, so I don't feel pain or fear. That again, why do you... But it is much easier this way. Being a human, everything is painful and it hurts so much. But nobody saved me. I couldn't escape. She exhales slightly. She closes her eyes and remembers. I just remember something. It was when I was a child. I was scared and hurt and was most scared of dying. Tono Makihisa was huge, like a demon of a storybook. The mansion was so big like a haunted house. Every day was cold, and it was my daily routine to scream and cry. But if I raised my voice, it got worse, so I had to endure it all. When my sister was playing outside, she was laughing under the sun by easily jumping out of the window of the haunted house where I could not get out, no matter how much I wished for it. Come to think of it, everything was sad. That's why I wanted to become a doll that didn't feel pain. The beating doesn't stop. With her eyes still closed, she remembers a childhood filled only with pain. I don't like pain. That's why I thought it'd be better to become a doll. Kwaku? And gradually my body stopped generating a pulse. Blood vessels turned into tubes one by one. Blood vanished like vapor. My heart, everything just crafted past. If I did that there would be no more parts, right? Pain, right? What? I can't say anything. A girl who thought she was a doll. A girl who couldn't live without thinking that she was a doll. Krogu-san had no other means of salvation to maintain an illusion that she was really a doll. That's why, even if you are this kind, there is no need for tears. It's just a doll breaking. Rocky still keeps her eyes closed. No, that is wrong. I grasp her hand and shake her hand in refusal. No, Rocky, you're a human. You can't be a doll. Rocky, you're alive. You're a living human being. As proof, you're bleeding red blood right now. Ah, that's right. She laughs again. Right? You're a normal girl who likes Akira, who was really worried about Hisui, and laughed when we talked about stupid things. So, she wished it and caused deaths of Aki and Shiki. Crocky, there's no reason for you to die. Increasing my grip, I say those words from the bottom of my heart. Shiki, you're just a boy. You're just the boy I thought you would be. I finally get to speak to you. Her heartbeat surges like it is a grand final. Her chest rises and falls. Her closed open eyes. At the very end, she looks at the deep, distant blue sky. I see, I guess it was only an illusion after all. She coughs up blood. It hurts. She whispers softly. That's why I wanted to be a doll. Then she passes away. The hollow eyes and endlessly look into the blue sky like a fake smile. Not a fake smile, but a quiet and very sad face. Leaving my room, I head towards the gate. After a quiet meal, we leave the garden behind. Please be careful, Shiki-sama. It's become cold recently, so do not strain yourself. Yeah, don't strain yourself either, Hisu. Taking my back from Hisu, I turn my back to the mansion. The road is long, as if it goes on forever. The gentle, sloping road, and the blue sky that might suck me in. I see an illusion. The road like a ladder, heading to the sky, trying to reach the clear blue sky. I see that, and for no reason. I remember the sorrowful affair. Hisu? Yes? What is it, Shuki-sama? Tomorrow is the start of winter break, right? I'll come straight home, so how about we go to town? I have something I want to talk to you about too. Huh? To town? Yeah. Once it is winter vacation, let's take a trip somewhere. Well, I don't know where yet, so I was thinking of letting you decide. Hisui stands there in silence. That's right. Hisui doesn't leave the mansion for herself. Kuroku-san was always the one to take care of things outside, so Hisui never left for 8 years. It isn't that I don't like that fact. Only it's just that I wanted to go somewhere new with Hisui and increase our fun memories so we won't lose against all the sad memories. What do you think? If you don't want to go, I don't mind either. No, if I get to be with you, it would make me very happy. I will look forward to it. I see. Then I'll be back before noon. Please be waiting in some regular clothes. Then we'll figure out what to do, and maybe a terrible guy might come along too. We will deal with it when it comes to that. Hisui tilts her head questionably but agrees. When I go to school, I'll end up asking for suggestions from Ariko, but considering him, he will want to come along too. That's that. I can ask his sister to come along, and going with a lot of people might not be bad either. Well, I'm off. Thanks for sending me off, Hisu. Saying that, I run down the hill. The road is long and continues into the town. I run under the clear blue sky, feeling the warmth of Hisu's gaze on my back. And as I see him off, the daily task done, I close the gate. The only thing left in the mansion is me. Nissan and Ariko are no longer here, and it seems that no new servants or masters will be coming. His sister left him in the mansion and some money. Since the money that is used to maintain this place will be paid by the members of the branch family, seems we will not have to leave here anytime soon. Once vacation starts, do you want to take a trip? I decided to not to those words. Ever since that day, I forbade myself from leaving the mansion. Ever since I found out Makihisa-sama was using Nissan like that in my place, I hate going outside. Isn't it natural? Nissan did that so I would stay clean, so I had to stay clean no matter what. I would not let any male touch me. I would never touch the fingers of the gender that used my sister like that. I thought it would be better if I was just like a machine. If I went outside, I would get dirty, so it would be better if I stayed inside. If I locked myself away in the servitile mansion, I would never become dirty, because Nissan protected me. I thought the only thing I could do would become like a doll, staying pretty forever, but it will end that. I will end that, will I not? I'm thinking of going outside, Nissan. Once it gets close to noon, I change my clothes. It's been 8 years since I wore my own clothes. Pushing my hands together through the sleeves, I'm amazed at how light it is. That maid uniform I got used to so much, compared to these like regular clothes, it really is heavy. Ah, the wind blows. The hair ribbon that was in my hand flies off. It is white. It was a lone memory that a girl gave to him a long time ago. Hmm. The ribbon flies and up, riding the wind as if it was never there. It vanishes into the forest. Wait, that was... I tried to chase after her and I stopped. That was the girl's ribbon. It is not mine, so I guess I have to at least give that back to her. In my hand I made a promise. That weight promise of that girl who gave that ribbon still lives inside of me. So just that ribbon at least. I think it tried to return to the place the girl dreamed of. Promises are fulfilled. If he thought that I was that girl, then I will have to fulfill her dreams, like how I loved him. Like how I love him, that girl has had to have always loved him too. Come to think of it, we were sisters alike each other. Nissan and I traded places, but Nissan really did a perfect job of acting out my part. That carefree smile, those straightforward emotions, and that fleeting expression of love for him, those were all real. Even though it was just an elaborate play, Nissan really did love him when she played my role. She played my role perfectly, and she loved him from the bottom of her heart. Long ago, as if watching a dream that girl always wished and waited for. That's why, Nissan. That's why I have returned to myself. I don't think I can do it right now, but I can do it gradually. Maybe I won't be able to behave exactly as I was back then, but with all my strength I must fulfill her dreams as I am right now. After the boy left, Nissan acted like me because she wanted to do that. Her dream was always to be Hisui and to be loved by Tonoshiki, so I will grant her dreams. Hmm. For the sake of my childhood and for Nissan's dream, I will always be by his side. Ah, I hear noisy voices in the distance. It seems like he has returned, but it is noisy. He is not alone, but it looks like he brought some friends. A voice calls my name. Checking myself, in the reflection of a window, I hurry to the entrance. Is this a true ending? It obviously is, but the sky, the infinite deep blue sky, used to greet the long-awaited boy, takes delight in such a normal thing and returns a smile. That is something that will continue tirelessly day after day. The long-awaited peaceful world I have been waiting for so long. Always believing that one day I would be flying freely. I was stood by the window looking up in the deep sky. That one day wings would sprout from this world, and wings would sprout from this back, and I will smile like Nissan with that boy. This is what that little girl, so long ago, dreamed of. Ben. Oh yeah, this is the trending. I'm doing Aki is a thingy next. I'm skipping this. I already did this for the first thing when I did sealed fruits. It's not gonna change or anything. I'll do a sealed classroom thing. Would you take seal's lesson? Yeah, I'll take seal's lesson. Hello, seal. You have reached Hisu's good end, true ending. Well done. Each heroine, with one exception, has two kinds of endings, a true ending and a good ending. After reaching one of the endings, please go back a little and re-advance through the story. A different event should await you. Well then, thank you very much for playing up to this point. Eh? I think I did Kawaku last time, right? Let's try Kawaku. I think I did Aki last time. Let's try Kawaku. This is a school, okay? Shiki lungs with a cry, his black shape explodes forward like a firework. I can't make it from here. If there's nothing that would make it, that would be damn. Akia turns towards Shiki. Akia instantly prepares for his attack, but the black figure isn't going towards Shiki. Shiki lunges out, not at Akia, but to Kawaku, who stands near her. Kawa, he knows. Just like I am able to move right now because of Hisu's power, he knows that Akia's overwhelming power is possible from Kawaku's help. Kawaku-san, get down, I shout. Like if I knew Shiki was going for Kawaku all along, I shout from the bottom of my lungs. Kawaku! Aki throws her body in front of Kawaku. I don't believe it. Is she sacrificing her body to protect Kawaku? Shiki raises his voice with his own arms, thrusts next spear aimed for Kawaku's face. Akia forces herself in between them. Timing is perfect. I don't want to look. I don't want to see Akia die as she protects Kawaku-san. No! Right before it all happens, I hear a voice, which I've never heard before, Kawaku's crying voice. The sound of rending flesh. Red blood drips onto the hallway. Kawaku-san's voice almost sounds absent-minded. She has quickly pushed Akia away. She pushes Akia, trying to protect her, and throws herself in front of Shiki's claws. You... Shiki's voice quivering with anger. Red blood continues to flow forth. No, Akia, I didn't mean to hurt you. He shakes his head. In front of Shiki, Akia lies, collapsed, her arm coated with blood. Thanks to Kawaku's pushing her away, and it seems only Akia's arm was shredded by Shiki's claw. Lying on the ground, Akia writhes in agony, clenching her arm. Shiki stands dumbstruck, shaking as he looks down. Kawaku-san, fixated with surprise, stands there unmoving like a doll. You bitch, are you trying to get in my way? Shiki lifts his head. Kawaku is still in front of him. Oh, why is it? She is just standing there, not moving a muscle, as if her soul had led her body. Are you also in my way? Shiki howls. Shiki-sama! Hisui pleading voice. She doesn't even have to tell me. Like Kawaku's protecting Aki, this time I'll stop him for sure. Shiki! I run, my glasses over the arm. The lines I see are across his neck and from his upper left chest to his stomach. Either one will do. If I work my knife through either one, I will surely kill him. Gripping my knife firmly, I fly through the hallway with a speed that even surprises even myself. Shiki turns towards me, but I'm much faster. Yeah! His anguished scream reverbs throughout the hallway. Ha. An insane laugh. It was too shallow. His how naive. In front of Akia, I hesitated in cutting her real brother's neck. The line that runs through his body. I was only able to cut it halfway. Laughing wildly, Shiki pulls back. Like that, he escapes through the stairs. Following him would be easy, but there's something even more important for me to do. Akia! Hang in there, Akia! Kneeling down and look over her body. This is terrible. Her right arm is almost split into two and painted an awful crimson. Nisan, why are you here? Her eyes are hazy, her shallow breathing, her pale face. The figure of death stretches across her body. Why aren't you resting in your room? Don't talk. We can talk about it later. For now, just don't talk. No, I won't, Nisan. How long have you been here? It's spreading. With her bleeding, her lines of death spread across her body. It's okay, just be quiet. Please, I beg of you, just calm down, please. Okay, if you say so, then I'll be obedient, Nisan. With a full smile, Akio closes her mouth. Know that. Suddenly put she's too weak to even speak. No, wait, stop. I'll stop the bleeding. Taking off my shirt, wrap it around her arm. Damn it, this is useless. This is shit. If the bleeding doesn't stop, she'll die, won't she? Why doesn't... I frankly try to tie around her arm. I know that it will not be a help at all, but I can't think of anything else to do. I know that I'm starting to go crazy, but I still can't calm myself down. Chiki-sama, please calm down. If you tie her any tighter, it will not help her. Hisui, but it is alright. Akiya-sama will not die. If Nissan is here, Akiya-sama will heal. Nissan, is that not alright? Hisui pulls Kwaku-san, who's still standing like a motionless doll, and sits her next to Akiya. Nissan, for now, please synchronize with Akiya-sama. You destroyed everything because you wanted Akiya-sama saved. Is that not right? Hisui wraps both of her arms around Akiya-sama's right hand, but Kwaku-san's gaze is still empty. But maybe Hisui's words reach her after all. Akiya's blood stops spilling forth. I relax. With this I can be assured. The uneasiness that gripped me before, the uneasiness that Akiya would meet the worst fate starts to gradually disappear. Akiya will still be held by Hisui and Kwaku-san, so as Tonoshiki I still have to see this to the end. Hisui, I leave Kwaku-san and Akiya up to you. Shiki-sama, are you still planning to go, are you not? We are the same type, he and I. The least I can do is put an end to him to rest. Hisui wordlessly stares at me. Her eyes beg me not to go, but I can't listen to them. Thanks for everything up until now, Hisui. I'm so glad you were with me. I walk away. Feeling her watch me as I sleep, I fall after Shiki. The path of blood continues. Maybe he didn't try to really escape, or maybe he isn't even sane enough to understand what running away means. Shiki is standing in the hallway as if waiting for me. Shiki, I call out. Shiki looks over at me with his unfocused eyes. You again. Shiki doesn't move, probably because of the wounds by me and Akiya. He doesn't even have a body that can move properly. Shit, I failed again. It won't work right away. Why is everything getting ruined? It won't work. It never works. I always mess up. That's strange. Why is she getting in my way? He came just like I was always told. So why does he always get in my way? Chiki's eyes are just hollow orbs. Maybe he doesn't even see anyone from the very beginning. He only sees me before him, holding my knife as just another obstacle. Shiki, are you in pain? In pain? Me? Why? Shiki laughs as if it was funny, and slowly stands up. I'm not in pain anywhere. This is a wonderful life. No matter what I do, no one can punish me. Shiki's eyes burn with the desire to kill. It seems he's ready. Underneath the moonlight, even though I've known him for long, I take my first steps towards the enemy I just met tonight. Fine, let's fight to the death. All of those who get in my way are my enemy. I'll kill you all. You and you, Akiya Kawaku. Just like that old man who wanted to lock me up till I die. I'll kill you all. Shiki screams like a raving lunatic. Maybe because that figure looks terribly pitiful. Even though this is a fight to the death, I remain cool and collected like ice. Shiki attacks me head on. It's nothing difficult. Like I'm cutting meat on a plate, I easily slice through Tonoshiki. Thud. Shiki's head falls onto the floor. His powerless body against mine, falls against mine. I don't feel anything. I don't feel regret, pain, hatred, or disgust. Like Kawaku-san was earlier, I just stand like a doll. An unbelievable laughing voice. Shiki's laughing head rolls on the ground. You're wonderful. This is the first time I felt this cold pain. What a superb hindrance you are. Still laughing, his face dissolves into ash, gradually disappears into the wind. Shiki is disappearing. Before he does, he looks up at me and curiously says, So who are you anyways? Who are you? You don't know? I'm the Tonoshiki you were always targeting. I see, you're Shiki. His disappearing face. What's this? You look like nothing like what I heard. What's this? He completely disappears. It's over. With this, it's over. I'm still not sure why you look so different. Like, I made that one theory, but I don't think that's right. I don't feel anything. I won't feel those splitting headaches. I can return to life as normal, but I don't feel happy. Is it because you're more Shiki this time than Roa? And Roa causes physical changes, maybe? And just what ended? Why? I feel dizzy. Shiki's last words won't fade away. Something did end, but I don't know what ended, or in the beginning, what was I trying to end? Maybe me being in your head caused you to stay sane enough and makes you be shaky enough that you didn't turn into rubber completely. I look up at the moon. In the vague darkness, my heart is enthralled. Until Hisui came, I just stood in dumb amazement, standing in the moonlight. Dreams of Sunshine, an epilogue. The next week passed quickly. Shiki's body vanished without a trace, and the wounded Aki's arm was treated. Even though my place as Tono Shiki became vague, I can't go back to being Nana yet. Shiki. I don't know if she understands my feelings or not, but Aki hasn't said a word about that night. If Aki, the head of the household, is going to play dumb, then I think I can continue my rest of my life as Tono Shiki. The peaceful days have returned. Since Shiki disappeared, all of my strength has returned, and Aki is healing well too. Kaku-san and Hisui go back to their regular duties at the mansion, and there isn't a trace of uneasiness. I want to be that there isn't. Nissan? It's noon already, Nissan. I hear a voice. Geez, even though it's so nice outside, please do not sleep in such a place. If you want to take a nap, do so in your room. Fingers tap my shoulder. Mm. With that, I wake up from my dream. I'm in the sitting room. Morning, Akia. Don't say morning. Come to the sitting room. Only to sleep. Just what were you thinking, Nissan? Well, I was thinking about this and that. Giving a deep sigh, I get up from the sofa. Wait a minute, Nissan. Are you going to actually sleep in your room? Hey, don't you think you should actually do something worthwhile on your day off? To give you examples, like going out to deepen bonds with family members, or invite them to have fun out of gratitude? I think what Akia says is worthwhile is very limited. Well, I do think so. It's just that what you said is worthwhile is different from what I think is worthwhile. Sleeping twice would just be a waste. The reason why I want to go to my room is simple. It takes a lot of effort to face you right after waking up. So I thought I'd refresh my head in my own room. What is that supposed to mean, Nissan? Nothing. I just can't answer to your little scolding when my head's still dozy. So I'm just going to my territory to regroup. That's all. We can talk talk more during lunch. Waving, I turn away. Akia watches me silently, but her face tells me she wants to complain. It looks like I will have to be ready during lunchtime. I come to my room. While I was dozing in the sitting room, it looks like Hisui cleaned my room. But this is a really dull room if I had to say so myself. Other than a bed and desk, the room is completely empty. It's close to winter, so I should probably get some heating equipment. Aki's pretty noisy about it, but I'd rather feel like using the fireplace. What's this on the desk? After a letter I don't remember placing is there. I'm curious, so I open it up. The letter just says, I'm waiting beneath the tree. Why? Saying that, I crumpled the paper. Opening the drawer, I put the knife with the engraving Natsuki Yoru in my pocket. I can't pretend like I didn't see it. Taking a deep breath to compose myself, I leave my room. Is that supposed to be like my mother's name or something? The one that was protecting me? I don't know when I realized it. It all started when I thought about that everything turned out pretty conveniently. The happenstances and circumstances surrounding the connection between Shiki and I were too convenient. Shiki had his lair at my school, but he never attacked me, his most hated enemy. If Shiki had ever felt like it, I probably would have been killed a long time ago. I can only think that things ended this way because someone redialed the convenient plot. Hmm. When I get there, she's waiting for me with her usual smile. You're late, Shiki-san. I've been waiting since this morning, but it's noon already. Yeah, sorry. I fell asleep in the sitting room and just got back to my room. Ah, I see. I messed up. I knew I should have told you directly. That may be true, I nod. She nods and smiles at me. But it is good that you came. Now we can talk just like just the two of us. She smiles happily. With a smile on her face, she begins to speak like it's nothing. You realized it, didn't you, Shiki-san? I can't nod or shake my head. I knew it, she laughs. Shiki-san, I was the one who made Shiki-sama like that. I gave Aki-sama my blood so that she would turn more into one of the Tono blood. But I was the one that gave Shiki-sama wrong information and made him attack innocent people. I didn't want her to say it. When we were small, the one who was watching you from a distance wasn't Hisui, it was me. Kawaku-san. You're taking a lot more of an active role in this conversation. Back then I intentionally distracted Akiya-sama so that Shiki-sama could have an opening. Kawaku. But I really messed up. Akiya-sama and Shiki-sama were both supposed to die there. Kawaku. Looking down, all I could do is shout her name. It's fine. Shiki-san? It's fine. All of it's over, so I don't think I want to hear that kind of story. Those words are truly how I feel. Such reality is better if I don't realize it. Kawaku-san can just be Kawaku-san. Always smiling, thinking of Hisui dearly, being such good friends with Akiya and laughing when we talk about stupid things. I wanted Kawaku to stay like that. I don't care about all that. You can just be here and it'll be fine. She doesn't answer. A long, painful silence. No, that won't do, Shiki-san. What I did can't be ignored like that. I failed. I have lost the reason that moved me these past years, so this Kawaku will just disappear. What? I lift my head. Over there. She looks like she already does. But I thought you had the right to blame me. You're the only one who is not connected with the Tona family. I used you my plot against Akiya-sama and Shiki-sama, so if you wish to blame me, you can do whatever you just like. That's right. No one has the right to blame you, Kawaku-san. That's right. Ever since this little child she came to this mansion, she had to receive all the crimes of Tono Makihisa. She could not ask for help, no one helped her. She lived that life for years, and that's... If you want to talk about rights, you have every right to take revenge. I can only imagine what happened to you, but you only could hold nothing but a grudge against the Tono family. I know that I'm just sounding clever, but I say those unsatisfactory lies. No, I didn't have a grudge against Makihisa-sama or Akiya-sama at all, so what I did wasn't revenge. I just thought that that's what a human being would have done. Only for my sake, I put Makihisa-sama and Shiki-sama in a trap and tried to get Akiya-sama dead too. That was all I had. There wasn't any feeling behind it. A smile does not fade, but that's a lie. If that's true, then I would have hated her for the bottom of my heart. No, that's wrong. Kawaku-san, you just wanted to think that. If that was true, then why did you protect Akiya? Kawaku-san, you had emotions. You liked Akiya, so you destroyed your own plan yourself. For just an instant, she lowered her gaze just a little and smiled again. That's right. I destroyed my own plan. Really, Shiki-sama should have killed me back then. I made it so that only one of us would stay alive after that. But why did we both end up surviving? She seemed troubled as she says that, and a smile returns. That's simple. It's because you wanted Akiya to live, and you wanted to stay alive too. Then everything's alright. Even though you planned it all, I'm happy. Akiya's still alive, and you're still alive, and that makes me really happy. Is that not enough for you, Kawaku-san? Tears come down as I say so. I can't stop my feelings, which are so full of regret than pity. I already understand that this person will not return. Since then, from the time she protected Akiya, she became broken and couldn't return. I understand that too well. Shiki-san, are you crying? That's stupid, crying over a doll in a plague that broke. Yes, it really is stupid. Hey, Shiki-san. I said that I didn't hate anyone, but there is one person I hate. You understand, right? I think I hate you. Because if you weren't there, I could have just stared out the window without even thinking. Smiling, she turns away. Her sleeves flutter like a butterfly's wing. My legs want to dash forward, but I can't move. Even one step, I feel that like if I move towards her, something will happen that I can't take back. You're the only one I hate. Everyone else, I neither liked nor hated. I lost those emotions, so saving Akiya-sama was only an accident. Her figure starts to become hazy. Kawaku-san, I have a bad feeling about this. I can't place it, but I have a terrible feeling. Then, Nissan. A voice calling for her echoes throughout the air. Hisu? Hisu-chan? Our voices overlap. Gasping for air, breath, Hisu looks directly at her. Hisu-chan, why? Her voice is shaking. Taking it, she looks sharply at her. Lies. With a short, strong voice, Hisu says so. Everything you say is a lie, Nissan. You saved Akiya-sama back then because you like her, And I know you can't hate Shiki-sama. I hear a sharp gasp. Still turned around, she looks extremely frightened. Is that not right? You played my role, so you cannot hate Shiki-sama. You played the role of Hisui from back then, so you love Shiki-sama and try to protect Akiya-sama. You're not an empty human like you think you are. Hisui's voice hangs in the air. Kawaku doesn't turn back and just answers no. Jeez, if you had never slept in the sitting room, then Hisu-chan never would have noticed me. Jiki-chan, you really do throw all my plans do throw my plans in disarray. So facing the other way, she laughs. She holds up a finger to her mouth. Gulp. I hear the sound of something being swallowed. I run, but I don't make it in time. Before I can reach her, she flashes to the ground and coughs up blood. Thud. A hard, sickening noise. Still smiling, she drips of red blood from her mouth. Nissan! Hisu holds her, but no matter how you look at it, it's already too late. No, Nissan! Cradling the unmoving girl's head, Hisu frantically calls out. It seems her feelings overlap, like the blood flowing from Kawaku's mouth. Her mouth opens and closes over and over. Nissan, hold on! A desperate cry. Seeing that, the girl smiles like a child. Huh? Don't do that, Hisu-chan. Crying like that, it feels like back then. No, well, Nissan, why? Yeah, because if I don't do so, you won't be able to return to the way you were. Her words in pieces, and with a glazed eye, she speaks to Hisu. Nissan. Hisu's voice, contorts in grief. Her, tears, flood her face. Why? Oh, that's fine. I was okay the way I was. If you were happy, then I was happy. I was always protected by you, so I was always happy. Painfully, she swallowed her last words. Why? You should have stayed like Hisu, Nissan. Like Hisu, the one you admired so long. So why are you returning to me now? Returning it to me now. A tear falls. Maybe Hisu's tears caused this. She nods quietly. That's right. I really had fun. It was all just an act, but it was really fun, Hisu. So I hoped, Hisu-chan, you were having fun too. Her blood drips out. As she speaks, blood dripping out of her mouth. Nissan, hang on, Nissan. This can't be. Why do you have to die, Nissan? There is no reason for you to die, Nissan. Hisu's voice can no longer reach her. Her chest rising and falling, she just looks up at the deep, deep blue sky. It's pretty. I could never go outside, but I always remember the color of the sky. Nissan! Just those little things were my days. Hisu, Shiki-chan, Akiya-sama were there. And there was a pretty sky overhead. Hey, yeah, I can remember it. Can't remember it all too well. Those fun times are starting to disappear. Her energy drains away. The remaining light in her eyes is disappearing. Where did I bring my knife? I could not let it be. I take out my knife. My glasses are already off. All that's left is, Shiki-sama, what are you? Hisu holds, onto me. I'm gonna save Kawaku-san. Please be quiet and trust me. I pull free and look at the heart of her body. Just like the time with, Yumizuka. That time I found Yumizuka's polluted blood and killed it. So I should be able to kill the poison she drank. Yeah, the headache gets worse. It feels like someone is stabbing my skull with a knife. It's so bad, I want to close my eyes. I guess looking at something wrong in someone else's body is difficult. The pain warns me that this is surpassing the limits of my ability. My breathing explodes into harsh gasping. Bubbles escape from my open mouth. My entire world is red. As if all my body fluid turns into poison. My body is burning from the inside. Yeah, but still. Kiki, I stare at it, not caring if I go blind. My senses, dissociate. My world becomes a white sheet. As the sound of my blood vessels burning away roars in my ears, before I am unable to move, find the poison in my body and kill it. The first scene we have seen in a few days is this white examination room. All set. It seems like you are fine, Shiki-kun. I do not see any cloudiness. Your condition should not return. You can go back to your normal life now. The doctor continues scribbling away as he's done these past few days. His face, which I see for the first time, looks somewhat kind. Well then, take over. Yeah, but don't strain yourself for a while. You always seem to push yourself too hard. I understand. Thank you so much for your help. I bow with heartfelt thanks, and I stand up from the chair. I go out into the hallway. In the waiting room is Hisui. Not having seen her face in a few days, I wave to her excitingly. Hisui quickly returns to my side to support me. Well then, shall we go? We can meet Kawaku-san starting today, right? Hisui nods. Shiki-san, is your body really okay? Hisui looks up at me full of worry. Hey. A doctor is a person who can't let unhealed people go free. If I go get to leave the hospital, that means I'm fine. I'm used to being in a hospital, so trust me. Yes, that is why I worry. There never was an instance where you would come back from hospital fully healed. Hisui really talks a lot now. Well, that's the truth, so I can't disagree. Anyway, I finally got these bandages off my eyes. I can see your face. My body's healed, so there's no need to worry. No more problems. Come on, let's see Kawaku-san. Putting Hisui, who's still wanted to say something, I walked towards Kawaku's room. After seeing my plunge knife in Kawaku-san, Hisui panicked. But after seeing that Kawaku-san's body was not harmed, then her breathing returned after that, and seeing me collapsing, Hisui ran to save all of us. And even though she was still in panic, as a result, Kawaku-san was saved. I fell into a condition where my eyes could not function, in addition to the decrease in my physical body strength. Well, someone understood that I went blind. When I stabbed my knife into her body, the only thing I was able to see were those lines. So when I told her I went blind, it didn't shock me that much, but then my sight came back shortly afterwards. The examination revealed nothing wrong with my eyes, but only problem with my nerves. Rather than my nerves connecting themselves, it seems that it's more like the nerves which were numb healed up. It seems like my eyes will not go blind that easily. Or it might be, even if I do go blind, I can still see those lines. Well, those are trivial matters. The important fact is that Kawaku-san and I were saved. But Kawaku-san wasn't truly saved. She was able to recover, but in terms she lost something. Shiki-sama, you go ahead. I think it's probably better if you went in first. After answering yes, she knocks on the door. A voice tells us to come in and we enter the room. Kawaku-san is the only one in the room. She sits up in the bed and looks at Hisui and I. Kawaku-san isn't smiling. With uneasy eyes, she looks at her gas. May I please ask who you are? With those words, Hisui's shoulders shake a bit. We have come to see how you are doing. Please excuse us, Nissan. Kawaku-san looks at Hisui with surprised eyes after she hears the words Nissan. Hisui sits down next to Kawaku-san. I don't want to be seen in that way, so I sit down on the chair by the wall. Kawaku-san looks uneasily back and forth between Hisui's face and mine. I'm sorry, it's a bit strange. I feel that I do not know both of you, but I cannot say I kind of remember either of you. Her voice sounds very apologetic. This isn't a joke or anything. She really does mean those words. She lost her memory. There was problems with her memory. I think I was told so before by Hisui. Kawaku-san is no longer the Kawaku-san from before. No, that's not quite right. The system of the brain can be divided into 4 functions: recording, preserving, playback, and recognition. And it seems that Kawaku-san has something wrong with her preserving function. The doctor said that she can return to her normal lifestyle, but she can't remember most of her past. And it is so much that she can't remember, while it's more like she lost it. The preserving of her memory up until now, all the information was lost, so there's nothing to remember. So Kawaku-san cannot remember me or Hisui. Having Kawaku-san return to the way she was before really is a hopeless dream. I don't know if it was the near-fatal shock from the poison or if Kawaku-san closed it off herself. But I know that Kawaku-san has the body and the heart she had before, so she has forgotten all about me and Hisui and Akia. Kawaku-san looks up at Hisui. Yes, Hisui answers, and Kawaku-san hesitantly starts to speak. Your face is the same as mine. May I ask who you are? Hisui's body freezes, but that is just for an instant. With a light smile, Hisui holds Kawaku-san's hand. I'm your little sister, Hisui. Hisui-chan. She manages to let this response out. That is probably the most cool response she could have given. But Hisui still smiles gently and answers yes. I'm so sorry. I do not remember anything about you, Hisui-chan. or that person over there. I'm a little scared. I don't remember anything about you, Hisui-chan. Maybe there might be something wrong with me. The downcast Kuroku-san looks like a lost child. Her face clouds over and her eyes are uneasy. She is not like Kuroku-san, but still. Hisu grips her hand tightly. No, do not worry, Nissan. No matter how uneasy you are, I'll always be with you. Like how you always protected me, I'll always protect you from now on, Nissan. Kuroku-san's face is pure bewilderment. After looking at Hisu in surprise, Kuroku-san thanks her. Yes. Looking down in embarrassment, Hisu mumbles a response. Is there anything you need? Like something to eat or anything you want? Kuroku-san says yes and nods with her eyes in response to Hisu's attempt to hide her shyness. There's nothing I want to eat, but there's something I want. Can I ask you? Kuroku-san does not look just at Hisu, but she looks at me sitting by the wall too. Yes, what is it, Nissan? I think I never liked the name Kawaku, so I want a new name. Name? I wonder why. Once she says that, only one name comes to me. That name has been discarded and only remains in memory. Shiki-sama. Hisu turns to me. Is she thinking of the same thing? She looks as if she wants confirmation. I not in response. Hisu turns back to Kuroku-san and asks, how does Nanaya sound? Nanaya? Kuroku-san murmurs it as if testing the sound. Right after she lifts her face up as if she's remembering something. Yes, I think I like the sound of that. It seems awfully nostalgic for some reason. Saying that, she smiles, her usual smile that blossoms like a rose. Finally, for the first time since she's awakened, she smiles happily. The two of them talk looking perfectly natural. Naturally, the two of them perfectly pass time as sisters. I don't know if her losing her memory was a good thing or a bad thing. Since all of her memories were painful, maybe it's a good thing that it happened. Because from now on, there'll be nothing but happiness. Forgetting all the sorrowful incidences, she can earn a normal happiness. But looking at this blue, I can't help but think back, that young girl standing by the window. I know that for her past is something but to be forgotten about, but still, if I could, I wanted that Kuroku-san to become happy, but that is a wish that can no longer be granted. So I just have to end that wish right now. Underneath that longed for blue sky, I imagine for the last time her carefree smile, like a lingering flower. Shiki-sama, may I have a moment? After we leave the hospital, Hisu suddenly asked me that question. Eh? Sure, what is it? Yes. We still have some time, so there's somewhere I wish to go. Somewhere you wish to go. Not understanding, I tilt my head. Come on, let's go, Shiki-sama. Hisu pulls my hand forcefully and starts running. Cool, where are we going? Here. She takes me to a grassy plain outside the city. Autumn is ending and the sky is deep. The wind that blows throughout the flowers on our face seems to be blowing through our hearts. Hisu? Oh, why did you want me to come here? Who knows? To be honest, there really isn't a reason. It's just that we always come to the hospital. I saw this field from the train. This is where I met Sensei. Hisu says this trivially as she stands by my side. I don't get it. This is a nice place, but it doesn't seem that special. If we want to play, we should go somewhere. No, this isn't the right place to visit. I want to come here, not somewhere in the city, but somewhere quiet and beautiful. And it makes me feel positive. A place where you could return to your usual self. With a light smile, she looks up at me. My usual self, Hisu. Yes. Well, when you're in the hospital, you look so depressed. I know how you feel, and I'm glad that you feel that way. But that is not what Nissan wanted. Hisu reaches out. She places her hands on mine. Is that not right? I think it's better if you cheer up. Hey, Shiki-sama. You may not realize it, but you smell like sunshine. This is the Shiki-sama I like and I will always like. Her eyes look at me directly. Those eyes are really kind and optimistic. Hisu's the only one is the one that smells like sunshine. 8 years ago, it feels like we returned to the time when Aki and I would run around the garden. Really, I think I'm the gloomy one if you ask me. You're just someone who does not start conversations that much. No, but to me, no, to us, you're like an open field. Her fingers move. I feel her squeeze me tighter. So please. So there. Please don't make that face, Shiki-sama. Aki was saved and even Nissan was saved. And there's no reason for you to be sad. Nissan is still alive. Then I'm sure she will return to the way she was someday. And even if not, I'll make her many times more happier. You do not have to be so sad, because we have to help Nissan and Aki-sama be happier from now on. What she's saying is fairly preposterous, so I wonder why. After hearing those words, I feel a ray of a light shining into my gloomy heart. That's right. I'm a big brother, so it's only natural for me to do such a thing. Hisui nods. Yeah. It might be hard, but we have to do it. Because I want them to be happy too. Yes. I know you can do it. Nodding strongly, she holds my hand against her chest. I can feel her heartbeat. The delicate warmth of her body, thankfully blows like the wind through the glass into my own heart. Besides, if you do not cheer up, I would be really troubled. Why, I ask? Hisu's cheeks flush, but she still looks directly at me. You're not the only one who could make me happy. I want to always be near your side and always be near your sunshine. She stands on tiptoes to kiss me. The sky is high. Underneath that sky, where there's no signs of seeing the warmth of the one I love the most. From the field is the gentleness of old sunshine. Yes, Hisu's words are exactly right. We lost a lot, but we haven't lost everything. So the days we still go on into the future, then we have to go on and try our best to make everyone live happily. Thanks, Hisu. Holding her delicate body, I close my eyes. Tears flow down my cheeks, but there is no sadness. Life itself is fun, and I've known for a long time. Then, holding Hisu's hand, I walk on and have no regrets. End. This one wasn't a fin, it was just an end. Sure, Seal's lesson. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hello, Seal. You've reached Hisu's good ending. Well done. Each heroine with one exception has two kinds of endings, a true ending and a good ending. Since you can't reach Hisu's good ending without seeing the true ending, you have now finished Hisu's route completely. Well then, thank you very much for playing up to this point. Let's meet again in Tsukihime. Seal said. How's that something I must impart? Huh? Voa? This is really rare indeed for you to come to a place like this. This circumstance is unique. I'll get to the point right away. Now that you have cleared Hisu's route, there should be another choice for you on the first day. This is unlocking of the last route in Tsukihime. Well, even if I do not tell you this, it's very clear if you go to the graphic mode. That's right. Well then, please continue on and enjoying Tsukihime. Okay. Well, I guess it's Akia next. And then I'll do Kawaku. So yeah. Akia. Bye.